Oh, good morning. Rainy day.
They dip in my sight. The mist curling thick.
Setting my fan up in the window out here, y'all.
Sanded edges, smooth stress exhales.
It has been raining all week.
Machines as it begins. Turn the world into grooves. We twist in the vibe. Hit the bell like and subscribe to the tribe.
Had to get everything together.
Our stories in smoke. Art and remedy blend. That's the inside joke.
All right. Hey, good morning, Mr. Billy. How you doing today? I am in a better mood. Kinda. My dust collector has finally been shipped out, according to the Amazon and whatnot, and they took my money finally, so that's a plus. I've been ordered that thing. What was it, November 23rd, and been waiting for them to bill me, and for that matter, and then heck, even start to ship it. But it's finally on the way. Okay, I gotta change my tip here on the wood burner. Hey, good morning, Mr. Johnny. You be careful going to work. Did you see that, Mr. Johnny? Mr. Jake was in your live last night. I thought that was pretty cool. I was sitting there watching and all, and I saw Jake Thompson comment. I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I've seen his new video he did on his other channel the other day. That was a pretty cool piece.
Little green hands trying to steal the crown, but with every cut and every spin, Grumpy's got this aliens won't win.
Alright, we're going to do some wood burning again today on a new piece. I think I put that image on during a live. I don't remember if I did or not, but I'll show y'all here directly. I'm just getting my morning meds ready. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool too. It was like that's just awesome. I throwed him up the flex arms. Goodness. Sorry, y'all. This cold, wet weather, it just makes me makes my back stiff as snot. But yeah, definitely excited when I looked up, because I had been every day studying my Amazon and my bank account. My bank account would be the first thing I'd look at. I'd look at that to see if they even took their money for the dust collector. And then I'd go to the shipping part of Amazon to see if it had even shipped yet. And it was doing a countdown on the days on when it was supposed to arrive, but like I said, they weren't billing me or anything like that. And then yeah, they finally, bam! I'm like, yeah. I was excited. I was like, finally, because I was stressing it, and I didn't know if I needed to cancel the order and reorder. But yeah, it's on the way. I gotta clean up a spot in the shop for it. I have been procrastinating on that because it's like, well, heck, they ain't even shipped it. Why do I got to get me an area ready? Well, now they've shipped it. I was like, oh, goodness. I'll have that thing sitting in the middle of the floor.
Grumpy's batshit crazy meds in a haze, roll tight medication floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Sharp blade cutting, pouring a pipe.
I'm in a pickle because I think I'm going to redo my shop altogether when that thing sits in, or I say redo my shop. I want to try to redo my shop, get it a little more laid out a little more efficiently with my tools and everything in here. And a lot of my clutter in here is straight up junk that I don't need. I can burn it or put it on the side of the road. I'm gonna be like that tonight or tomorrow night. I ain't figured out which night I want to get stupid for the birthday. My birthday's Sunday, so it's like I'm gonna be getting stupid either tonight or tomorrow night. And when I say stupid, I'm just gonna be highly medicated. Hey, Miss Natalie. Fall back asleep. You said I'm boring. That's not nice. No, I'm just picking. It's early. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight, medication floating out of space. I know with the lathe work and stuff, that'd put me to sleep, but that's not being mean. That's just lathe work relaxes the mess out of me. I could sit back and just watch somebody doing the lathe work. And a lot of people don't like tool sounds. I like the tool sounds. Call me stupid, but it's like almost therapeutic for me. Like when I can't do my lathe and I'm missing my lathe, I'll watch somebody else's turning channel and watch them make their projects and zone out into that. Almost feels like I'm doing it. But hey, let's turn my little heater on. It's not too cold in here today, but it's 60 degrees. And I start getting shivery cold, and that's gonna make me hurt bad. So we'll turn the heater on right beside me because I got the back door open with the fan blowing. Let's see what else I got to do. Ooh. My fan for inside my box. That's what I'm trying to say. Come on, open up. I have all that on little smart outlets. I can go into my phone and turn my little, I call it my smoke scrubber or my smoke extractor. Then I have a box fan on one of those plugs with a AC filter taped to the back side of it. I call that my air scrubber. Hey, it's better than nothing, so it works a little bit. Let's see, what do we want? We want the smoke extractor going though. Oh no, you fool. Open it back up. Play, alright. The smell of seafood fills the air, Grumpy's kingdom beyond compare. Sorry, yeah. Technical difficulties. No, don't tell me I lost it. Man. I hate that. Close. Play. Alright. I like to watch the chat on my phone with my normal account. That way I can control moderators and stuff off my phone. Hey, good morning, Bazzy. When I close it, most of the time after I've launched it on my phone, it won't let me open it back up, but it let me open it back up. All right, babble, y'all. Hope everybody's morning starting off decent, good, as best as it can be. If not good, let it be better. All that good stuff. This is what we're going to work on. No crazy psychedelic skull mushroom, whatever you want to call it. I got that image off of Google. I'm going to change out my tip. This right here, it's one of my homemades. It's kind of like a shaping spoon. Bent my shape right there. Then I heated it up and beat it flat. So it's got like a spoon edge or even a knife edge. And basically I started out with this this kind of shape, you know, something similar to that, and I just heated it and started beating it with a hammer to get it flat, to get that spoon. But I don't want that flat edge right now. I want something kind of like a ball tip that won't cut as deep into the wood. So I'm going to use just a standard tip, not flattened out, and see how that works. I want that ball tip, but like I said, I can't run those tips in this burner. We will fix that issue after we get everything else situated in the shop. Let me put this tip up so I don't lose it. As I do like it, it works good. Oh, my bad. Way off camera. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Raw. Is that a little better? My bad. I'm still zoomed in too much too. I've tried to adjust my zoom and I thought I had it adjusted out, but I guess it reverted back to the original settings whenever I closed it. I guess I didn't apply it or save it or something like I should have. But it's a mushroom, it's like a skull with a mushroom cap on his head, and he's kind of got like, I guess, I don't know if that's supposed to be fire or light radiating off the bottom. And again, an image I borrowed off of Google. Alright, I'm trying to get this tip screwed in here. It'll look good. I'm gonna put the psychedelic, I say psychedelic, I'm gonna put the black light colors and stuff into it to make it a colorful piece. I got it outlined on the paper like this with a thick outline going around it. I'm trying it a little different. We'll just see how it works when I go to shading it all in and working it. And I got my alien one that I'm still working on, but I need to button up on that one this weekend for sure and get it done. That's supposed to be Wednesday's video. All right, turn this on, let it cook up. Let's see, a piece of scrap wood. Ooh, that burned. Yeah, just trying to get a feel for this tip, see how it's gonna move on the, it should be okay. Oh. Hey Tim, good morning. All right, that one should be ready. Still want a little bit, tighten it back up. Dig those out. And when I burn this one, I'm gonna try a different approach on how I burn it. I'm gonna try to get all the outline in there. Like I said, I drew it out or traced it out on there with the carbon, how the picture's done with the thick outlines and everything. And so I'm gonna try to go through and I'm not gonna do the dashes, I don't think. I think I'm gonna do like just a squiggly kind of constantly moving the burner around to do it. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do like the solid burn for the outline. I think I'm just gonna get in there and start moving and burning. I don't know. I'm not sure on this piece. So this piece could be a flop or it could turn out pretty cool. There's no telling. I'm just gonna go with it. Like I said, I'm not sure how I want to do it. I've never burnt this piece before. I've had the image for a while, and I put it out on a different piece of wood before, but just I didn't like the way it was looking. I guess I was doubting my ability to burn it the way I wanted it to burn. But that's what we're going to do with this piece. Let's see. Got everything going. Trying to adjust my microphone here. I want to be loud enough, but I'm watching it on the OBS. I don't want any residual noise bouncing from the microphone when I'm not talking. It's got noise canceling, but I've got it jacked up so much. It's so sensitive that it's picking everything up. All right, how's that sound? I'm not too low on my voice. Hey, good morning, Jonathan.
Welcome to the shop. Gears grind.
It is on the way. That's what I was talking about this morning. I am so daggone happy. They finally billed my account, took my money for it, and it shows shipped on the Amazon. So it's supposed to arrive by Sunday, is what they say. But with holiday shipping and whatnot, I figure I'd get it Monday or Tuesday. But if it shows up tomorrow, oh, I'd be ecstatic. Y'all will know. I'll have that daggone day. The live will be me, be me pulling that thing out, trying to set it up. Like I said, at this point, I don't have my shop straightened up, but I'll have the dust collector set up in the middle of the floor if I got to.
We flip them the finger. Roll up therapy sessions in progression light. Subscribe.
Because yes, sir, I cannot wait to get back on my lathe. It went down right at the wrong time. I was just gearing up to start trying to do some of the Christmas ornaments that I was wanting to do. And yeah, I made two. I think I've done 2 snowmen off of it this year before it went down for me.
Vibrations in the air, epoxy dream solid, freeze the despair. Space time bends when the craft takes flight.
Yeah, I ordered it back on the 23rd because I had that grand opening event on the 22nd and did good there. So that made it where I was able to come home and do my order. But yeah, it'll get here. It has been driving me nuts though. All right, sorry, y'all. I still got all my daggone paintbrushes sitting right here. I don't want to knock down on the floor or nothing, so picking all that little stuff up out of my way. Then I got all my colors laid out in front of me. And my neon colors I got going on to see how this is gonna play. Then I ordered I got me some new colors coming in for my pigments, for my blanks. Let's Resin has a 60 pack of their mica powders. They got, I guess, their whole rundown of their normal colors, and then they have some interference. I think there's like 5 interference colors coming, a couple of chrome colors. It's basically a variety of everything they got, pigment wise. Wasn't bad. It was only like $20 something. That's supposed to be here today. So that'll add to my my blanks. because I didn't have like your standard red or like a basic blue or green. You know, I had all the, you know, didn't even really have a red. I just had some pinks and purples, and I would mix them up, try to come up with a red. But it's got more of the primary colors in there, and then a bunch of other like grass green, different types of blues, a bunch of different hues of the different colors, I guess. But with it all being that mica powder, it's gonna have that that pearlescence effect to the blanks. Kind of like Mr. Johnny's blank last night that he did for that tool handle, how it had that shine inside of it. That's what those mica powders do. They got that pearlescence, and if you get them mixed right, you can see that flash throughout the blank. Like Mr. Johnny said though, the cameras do not give it justice. They always look so much better in person. Let's get rid of this, enough of these babbles. I just gotta do it to it. But I'm not sure how I want to start the burn. The bad thing with the carbon, as I'm thinking this, I might have to just go ahead and do my outline, because I'm gonna have to buzz the carbon off with my Scotch-Brite or something, and that's gonna scratch into the layers of the plywood, so I might just burn it with the outline and then do my squiggly stuff like I was wanting to do. Practicing. We're just gonna start burning and see where it goes. I don't know if I need to start in the center or start in the edges.
Grumpy's in the lab, chemicals collide. Yellow for the glow, black where shadows hide. Lace spin smooth, therapy in the stack. Paint carved in the grain, no time to look back. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Color screaming loud, paint fused in the fight. Crafted from the chaos, hands bleed for the art. Epoxy therapy, where the healing starts.
Playlist should be a little different. Listening, it sounded like the same damn songs it's been playing.
Fumes rise thick, a toxic ballet. Each strip a confession, sins washed away. Yellow sparks bright, black eats the light. The late hums a hymn, turning wrongs to right. No looking, no dwelling, just the resonant will. The late whisper secrets only silence can fill. Shadows in the grooves, ghosts etched in the grain. Epoxy binds the cracks, sealing up the pain.
I was in a jamming mood a few days ago and had it up a little bit, and then plus I've toned my voice volume down a little bit on the app. Bump it up just a touch. Bump that down just a touch. Alright, it should balance out in a second.
Yellow glows bright, black swallows the sun. The work ain't ever finished, the fight's never done. Lace spins eternal through the wrong and the right. Epoxy in the veins till the end of the night.
Let's see where I got my microphone. My microphone might be too low on my shirt. Oh. Just dropped it. Where'd it go? Little bitty flat. Alright, Mr. Johnny, have a good day. Be safe. Little bitty flat tab holding this thing on my shirt. A little magnet. Alright, let's see. How's that sound?
It's a steady stream, crafting colors like a vivid dream. The slingshot is electric, neon bright, unapologetic. Lightning flash just out of sight. Grumpy's groove feels so right.
I drop that music volume down a little more.
Is electric, neon bright, unapologetic. Lightning flash just out of
I say I'm trying to adjust the voice volume so when I do have my little coughs that they're not that loud. I don't want to cough in y'all's ear.
With a resin wine, creating worlds where colors respond. Pour it here, let it set then glow. Grumpy's got that magic flow.
Burn her up some more.
Drip, drip, drop, the groove aligns. Risen art's a sign of the time. The slingshot unapologetic. Lightning flash just out of sight. Grumpy's groove feels so right. This slingshot is electric. Neon
And see that the heat's so low, it's not even burning into the board. It's just darkening the board up some, which is good, but I'm not sure how I want to do the burn. First started wood burning, I liked to burn it deep into the board. You know, I felt like that's what I had to do to show that it was a wood burn, but you don't have to etch it into the wood. And then when you're trying to use your burner to shade, you don't really etch into the wood doing it that way. And there's so many techniques and ways to do it. There's not a wrong and right way, you know, as long as you get the desired effect, I guess. There you go get you some coffee. That's my morning ritual. I'll wake up, get in the garage. I'll come out here, turn everything on. I'll fire up the computer, get my lights and stuff turned on out here. Then I go back inside and make my coffee. And I gotta use a little cure. I need to start making a pot of coffee because I'm pretty sure I drink it off at this point. But I use a little Keurig machine and do it 1 cup at a time, but I don't use those little pods. I got my own little plastic pod that I just refill with my normal coffee. Yeah, that's my deal. If I make just 1 cup, I go through it before the live's even started almost, it seems like. So yeah, I got those pigment colors, and then 7mm bushing set. That's for the pins whenever I try to get some pin kits and start doing those. And I went with the 7mm bushing set because that's the most, I say the most common. When you go to a lot of the, looking at the pin kits, most of them use the 7mm bushings. Or at least there's a lot of the common pins that use that bushing, I reckon. But I ordered that anyway. So I have that set of bushings coming. And now I just got to, oh, yeah, they too expensive. It's crazy. It's just that convenience, you know, they want to charge you for that extra convenience. But that's why I said I bought my own little plastic, reusable pod, and I just fill it up with my own coffee. That way you can adjust it to the strength or whatnot you want, I guess. Hey, Spike. Good morning, sir. Ooh, I got my donation in there for Mr. Rob. I sure did. I got home last night and I forgotten about it again. And then I don't know what I did, but it boom, it hit me in the head. I said, oh snot, shop inspector. So I went back and found Jordy's video and then opened up the link through there and done me a little donation right there. And then I shared the link on my YouTube, not my YouTube, my Facebook. I haven't dropped any YouTube videos to attach it to. Hey, Lons. Good morning, sir. I seen he wasn't too far off on the goal. I hope he gets it quick. Oh yeah, I'm doing very good today. And even working on doing better. Yeah, up to 12. Yep. I saw that whenever I did my donation, it jumped it up. I was like, also, I wish I could go to that that reoccurring or throw more out there, but it is what it is. I'm just glad I can help out. Because like everybody says, it's every little bit helps. And them them shop inspectors, them fur babies, them's like my kids. You know, something happens to my dogs. Ooh, it hurts. It hurts bad. And I said I don't look at them as dogs. I look at them as my kids. It's like I posted over on YouTube. In this household, it's normal to argue and fuss with the dogs. I miss my boxer. Yes. Epoxy shimmers as the dust flies high. Shapes take form under a steady eye. Aliens peeking, trying to invade, but Grumpy's got skills they can't evade. I'm hoping with the buggy system on her and her getting her exercise and moving around, I'm hoping that she can regain some use of her legs and all. I know she's not super old, but I know she's not super young. But I know with people, you know, people can suffer strokes, you know, and they lose the ability to use some of their limbs. But then after a few weeks, you know, and trying and a little bit of therapy, they gain some control back. You know, not all the time, but sometimes. I'm trying to be positive that when she gets hooked up in that buggy and starts moving around and getting more exercise, that, you know, those muscles are gonna, like when they were saying, when Rob said he went to take her out to the bathroom, she wanted to chase the squirrel and pull herself across the yard. You know, with that kind of heart and energy, you know those muscles, she's trying to fire those muscles for her back legs. So maybe, just maybe, you know, she can get back on her feet, and that would just be too cool. Yeah, because it was fun. You can listen to her in his videos and hear her and stuff like that. It just reminds me of my little dog. She's like my daggum shadow. She tries to go everywhere and do everything that I'm doing. I say little, she ain't little. Little turd's almost 70 pounds. Heck yeah. You talking about your wheels? That's just too cool. I hope that's what you're talking about. Hell yeah, dude, that's just freaking awesome. I hope they got you some Baxter batteries. Ooh, I've been oh yes sir. That's too cool. That's awesome, dude.
Grumpy's work unique. Carving late nights, therapy on repeat. Alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy, man.
I'm just that's awesome, dude. That's too cool. We had to get you a damn solar panel put on the top of that thing, like a awning, shit, like a bimini top or whatever you put on little boats or something like that. We need to put you one of them on top of the scooter and put a daggum solar panel on that bad boy. That way you ain't got to worry about batteries.
Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin delight. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Clothes in the dark, magic lit.
Yes, sir. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. I'm so glad it finally got there for you. And it got there before Christmas, too. That's just awesome. Heck yeah.
The void carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just not.
I mean, snot, that's what they do to them damn them moon rovers and Mars rovers and stuff like that, you know. Shit, let's call Elon Musk. Let's get him on the wire. I'm sure tell him. say we got an idea for you, and you thought Tesla was gonna be big. This is what you need to do.
Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze.
That's just too cool, though. Yes, sir. That's just too cool.
Heart deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad appeal. Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, that's mad appeal.
It's a little too hot. Turn it down, and it's just almost not hot enough.
Bright amaze.
Oh, I'm all out of camera right now. Heck yeah. You know, can't see nothing that I'm doing. I wish YouTube would get their stuff together. They have that dual stream out, but it's not rolled out to every subscriber yet. When you go to set up your lives, you have to schedule a live, then go back, manage your schedule, and you can set up, it'll ask you if you're doing streaming software, webcam, whatever. And in that area, you're supposed to be able to click both vertical and horizontal, and it'll pull together 2 streams and push out there. So I'll have one stream that will be horizontal where you can see all my work, you know, and then I'll have one stream that's vertical for the people who's on the phones and whatnot. But I have to get used to keeping my piece. I'm gonna have to get my camera mounted pretty much solid where it's not moving anymore. That way I can put me some marks down on my carving table that will be my my vertical reference pretty much, and I'll have to keep most of my work in that vertical reference for the vertical feed, but the horizontal feed, it won't matter. You'll be able to see everything that I'm doing from that one. But it's not 100% yet. It's kind of like the when you go in some people's chat, you can still see their channel name, and then some of it is that @ name. Well, they're slowly rolling it to just the @ name everywhere to eliminate people stealing channels or whatever or something. I don't remember how they described it. But the dual stream stuff, I believe, is supposed to be in full effect come 2026, which isn't far away. So I can't wait for that to happen, because then you'll be able to have, like I said, the horizontal plus all the doom scrolling to get the views and the extra people from the vertical. because I would prefer to do this in horizontal.
Dust is dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet nights.
This ain't gonna let me adjust while I'm streaming, is it? I wonder. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm gonna mess this up. That's what I got. I just got to get some dedicated private streams set up and get my video set up better. All right. Yeah, for sure. I want to get it situated to where it's good for everybody to watch. And there's ways with the vertical too, with my lathe, that it'll show the all the work on the screen. It's just the way I've got my cameras cropped and zoomed in on the OBS settings, I think. Like I said, I got to go back and mess with that. I was doing all that stuff just straight. I'd watch a couple of YouTube videos, and everybody has their own way of doing it and running through the system, so it was confusing me. So I was just taking a little bit of all that information and then just getting in there, pushing buttons, trying to figure it out, and I got to where I am now. And once I got a little bit of a feed where it would lock in, I set it at that. So like I said, I got to go back and play with it still for sure. There we go. I think I got y'all back again now. I gotta write me a list next time. Oh, I hear you, but I still want the view better for everybody, because I'm looking at the view now. I got my phone here right beside me, and there you just can't see, you can't see nothing of what I'm doing. And like I said, this angle is just zoomed in too much. But like you said, when I zoom it out to get more picture, it shrinks it down, and then that's gonna give me that dead space above and below the picture. But we'll get it figured out. But I think on the lathe side of it, I think I just need to find a different angle to mount my camera. And that'll help flip some of that picture to where it's more bearable. I just need to start taking notes when I watch that stuff. I'll watch it with the let's see. I say back in the day, I guess before my sleep apnea started kicking my butt so bad, I could watch something and go back and do something, no big deal. I retained all that information rather good. And then now, I guess it might be short-term memory. I don't know how you would look at it, but it's not that I don't remember. It's just, I guess, some of the details that I need don't stick with me like they used to. And so I'll have to go back and watch something 3 or 4 times to get something that shouldn't take but a second to get. But I just got to start taking my notes. That'll help out. Because that's what it is. I watch so many videos too. I go in there and start messing with stuff, and then somebody else's videos hitting my brain when I should be doing something I'll be doing somebody else's steps, trying to set it up, and I'm confusing the steps with videos. That's what I'm trying to say. I've watched so many of them that I'm trying to do them all at the same damn time, and everybody does it their own way, and so it's just messing me up. I got to find one creator or one person and stick with their video and just try to follow their way and figure it out like that. Then once I have it figured out, then I go to doing whatever. It's called getting older. What is that? Can't remember shit syndrome. And that's it. Yeah, my sleep apnea got me though. The getting older part, that adds to it for sure. But my sleep apnea, my oxygen levels was dropping down in the low 70s at night. And that ain't good. You're supposed to be up there in the 90s.
Welcome to the shop, gears grind, sparks ignite, lace spin steady, cutting dreams in the night. Epoxy drips slow like a teardrop falling, roach clips crafted, pain medication calling. Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe.
I sleep with my little machine now, so it's treating the issue according to the sleep doctor, because I did get to see them for the first time, which was, I thought that was funny because everybody just couldn't understand that. When I first got diagnosed with the sleep apnea, I went through my primary physician and we were telling him about it. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll order you a test and you can do a home study. And I had to go to the sleep center people to get their machine for the home test, so I was registered with them there. I did the test and then took it back to them, and they got the results off the test, and then they about flipped out. Oh, you got to come up here and do the study up here in-house, stay overnight so we can hook you up because you need a machine. We got to get your pressures and all that set. I'm like, shit. So I did that part of it, and then they sent all that information to the equipment people, and I got my machine, been using my machine for over a year now and hadn't seen anybody. I just been calling and reordering my supplies. And then when I saw the sleep doctor lady, she says, you didn't come in after 8 weeks of having it? I said, no, ma'am. I said, I haven't even talked to a doctor about the report. I said, all I did was went home and played Dr. Google and went to looking stuff up. And she looked at me, I'm sitting, and yeah, they went to explaining it to me then, and telling me, because I asked them, I said, is it something I can correct? Is there any exercises I can do? Because, I kind of hate this machine, but no, I'm stuck with it. But like I said, it's treating the issue. They downloaded a report off the machine before I come in there and said that everything was doing good. Because I was having over 7 episodes an hour when I first started, when I did the study, and then holding my breath over 90 seconds at a time, and that's not good. You're having over 7 episodes an hour of holding your breath over a minute at a time. Oxygen levels just drop. Yeah, that ain't good for the brain cells.
Vanishing like ocean foam motion. Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain, a ghost fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof.
I think that's what helped add to my I think that's what added to my hypertension, as they say that sleep apnea can kick up to the high blood pressure and everything. So I got to go back. I need to start what is that? Charting my blood pressure for a while, just to see where my pressures are hanging out at. Because yeah, being on that machine for a year or so, if the apnea did kick my blood pressure up, I'm wondering if my blood pressure is starting to come down a little bit. Yeah, it'd be nice to not have to take no damn blood pressure medicine.
Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain, a ghost fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Grumpy's craft cuts through that ether haze, shoving demons aside, calling brighter days. Therapeutic fiction set the world ablaze. Creation keeps healing. We move through the maze.
So going back over, where's my paper? Things are different. Knock some of that carbon off. Yeah, I was doing it real good for a while. It's been it wasn't last year. I think maybe the year before or the year before that. Might have been about 3 years ago, right around Valentine's Day. It was close to Valentine's. I started having some chest pains and stuff, and no big deal. I kind of blew it off, and it was kept getting there, and it kept getting a little worse, and didn't go away for a couple hours, and it's like, am I having a little anxiety attack or what? And finally told my wife, I said, I think we need to go on up to the doctor. And they took me up to the emergency room. Frick, they admitted my butt. I was in the hospital for over a week. My blood pressure was through the roof, and they did the EKG, they did the stress test on me, all kind of mess. Every time I would stand, they had me hooked to the little wires and machines and stuff, and every time I would stand up to go to the bathroom, silent alarms would go off at the nurse's station, and they'd come flying up in the room, and, what's up, what's wrong? And all I'm doing is walking to the bathroom, but it would jack my blood pressure straight through the freaking roof. I said it took over a week to get me regulated, and once they got me regulated, they put me on the blood pressure medicine I'm on now and sent me home.
Yellow glows bright, black swallows the sun. The work ain't never finished, the fight's never done.
I hated it. Because I hated the whole situation is because I'm at the hospital, and because of my pain levels and everything, they're blaming that on my blood pressure, so they're giving me pain medication through my IVs to regulate my pain. And I told them straight up, I don't want that mess. I don't do pain meds no more. I do the medical marijuana. I said, y'all want to help me out? Go get my vape cartridge out of my car, and let me hit my vape a couple of times. But that sucked. That was the worst part of it, because like I said, I hate the feeling the pain medication in my system. It makes me feel like I'm doing street drugs that ain't no good for you, and I don't like that feeling. So it's like, yeah, I was real adamant that I didn't want that, but they were real adamant that I was getting it whether I wanted it or not. And that sucked. But yeah, once we got me regulated, they sent me home, and I ain't looked back. I hadn't even talked to a cardiologist since then neither. I don't like doctors. I don't have no trust in doctors no more. I feel they're all out there just to make them insurance companies money.
Epoxy brilliance, ride the tide. Roach clips in hand, extraterrestrial band. Crafting our dreams, it's all pre-planned. Workshop sessions, creativity unplanned. Sky high with aliens take a stand. Like and subscribe, join the vibe. Aliens in the workshop, let's inscribe. Grumpy's chronic pain, no need to hide.
And I'm gonna get me some live edged boards to burn on here soon instead of this daggone plywood. This is fumey. The burning through that glue is no good for sure. That's why I definitely got my little air scrubber going on there. And then it won't be so grainy. Yeah, it is. When I first started dealing with doctors over my back, the doctor I had, I loved that doctor to death. It's like I wish he could have kept doing it the way he was doing it, because I mean, he cared about the person. When I come up in there, if he didn't, he was damn good at the bullshit, because he'd study your file and know what he's talking about when he went to talking to you. You know, it's like you was his only patient. And then it's like stuff started changing. He's like, well, we got to do this now, new office management and blah blah blah, and it went down. He wasn't able to do the stuff the way he wanted to do anymore, and he ended up leaving the practice and going to a different place, but my insurance wouldn't cover me there, so had to find a new doctor. Yeah. Well, just daggum anything besides what I'm doing it on right here. It's just, you can see this is just that, it's labeled as birch plywood, so I guess it's just birch laminates glued together, and it's real thin. But, like what I got here for my little Lazy Susan, that's supposed to be the birch shelf wood. That's a solid piece of wood. This would be a good piece to burn with, but you just sand it down real smooth and then go from there. But with this, I did a real light sand because I can't go too deep because I'll cut into the different layers. And so this was just something I had on hand. Like I said before, I had a whole sheet of this, and so I cut it into a bunch of boards. So once this is gone, I'll start using that other, or get the other for sure. Because then that'll also kind of add to the value of it. You get some with that live edge and whatnot. That's it. And then this is good practice too. I mean, you get good at burning across this texture. If you get onto a good piece of wood, oh my goodness, you're gonna think it's a different person doing the work. You're gonna say, whoa, where did that come from? Get y'all back in camera, sorry. Hey Dan, good morning. Whew, on your third machine. See, you know how that stuff goes. I mean, that stuff's scary. That's what got me to actually realizing, I had, hey, good morning, Josh, that I had sleep apnea. It was that nighttime, it didn't bother me. I woke up twice in like a panic, and I thought it was a muscle spasm, like my back was hurting me real bad is what woke me up. But I'm realizing that it was me struggling to breathe, and I guess I woke up in a panic. And I've done that twice before I got on my machine. And then, like, just doing my thing during the day, you know, go in the house, sit down in the recliner, watch TV or something and nod off a little bit, I'd nod off for, you know, a minute or two, and then I guess in that nod off, I was holding my breath, and then I would come out of it and breathe a little bit, and I could feel myself catching my breath, and then my chest just felt real fluttery. It just real funny feeling, and I did that for a while, and it's like, yeah, this ain't right. We need to, yeah, that's when I finally agreed to. And I was being hard-headed at first because my wife was telling me, you're holding your breath. I was like, no, it ain't that bad. You know, but then, yeah, when I could start feeling it and waking up with it physically affecting me like that, it was time to get the test done. Hey, good morning, Alan. Good morning, Josh. I hope y'all are doing good. And then I've been using that nasal pillow mask. It don't cover my mouth. It just pushes those cushions against my nose. But I'm I got real heavy-handed just then. I'm changing to a small face mask that'll cover my mouth a little bit because I tend to be a mouth sleeper sometimes.
Roach clips, shiny dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope.
Alan, did y'all figure out the audio issue for that dual stream the other day? Was that something on your side or was that something on Knuckles' side? The camera was coming out awesome. The camera was clear. You wasn't buffering or jumping or nothing. Hey, good morning, Paleto. Hope everything is going good for you over there. Hope your wife's still doing good.
Out of the haze came purpose and hope. Aliens nodding props to the craft, no hate. Epoxy vibes outlasted the hand. Grumpy spins the lathe, hand steady in the grind. Epoxy roach clips, art where functions aligned. Workshop sessions, therapy flows in the air, turning junk into gems.
And I went with a finer tip. I ain't beat out flat, so it's definitely wanting to catch all these little grains. Making this one fun. Must have been on my It could have just been a hiccup. That daggum electronics will do that. That's like that one video I was trying to get out a week or so ago. It was my Wednesday video. It was late coming out because I was up all night or all day the day before trying to get my videos off of my phone onto my computer, and it just was not working. And I didn't change anything on none of my settings. I even reset my computer a couple of times, and the daggum stuff, it just wasn't working. Then I finally got frustrated, went to bed, turned everything off, and got up the next morning, come out here and turned it on, and did the same thing I was doing the night before. And as soon as I tried to upload a film or upload off my phone, it went right through. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I don't even know what was wrong with it then. But most of the time when the electronics like that are completely resetted the power, normally fixes most of it. That's the silly part about tech support. When they first say, well, have you reset it? Well, yeah. Since you're out of town, you think she's feeling okay? Are you saying because you're gone, she's feeling better, or just you're out of town, you hoping she's feeling better? In my case, if I was gone, I think my wife would be happier. It's in the situation, you ain't gone yet. But no, I hope she's doing good. All silliness aside.
As it begins, turn the world into grooves. We twist in the vibe. Hit the bell, like and subscribe to the tribe. Lay spirals, carve out our stories in smoke. Art and remedy blend. That's the inside joke.
Yo, I cannot get my hand and this tip to cooperate with me this morning.
Crafted cures
One
when
of
the
them
resin
days.
drips. Epoxy roach clips, fingertips equipped. Medicated therapy, glow flows thick. Chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air. Floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul. Shaping cloudy dreams.
I've got this one all boogered up with the burn. Some of it's deep, some of it's wide. We'll get there. And this camera view is sucking this morning. It's driving me nuts.
Where aliens hide, through the haze we thrive. Let fears subside. Medication roll tighter than the bass drum. Creativity sparks where the darkness comes. Shadows in the flicker, pieces succumb. We craft peace in the chaos until we're numb. Aliens in the smoke, shadows.
Oh, heck yeah. There you go.
The space like I just don't care. Creates how
You got that pre-trip down. That's awesome.
feels rare.
That's cool. Now that's what you do. You get in there and you be a damn good bus driver, damn good driver, safe and all that stuff. And then dang, next thing you know, you start driving for a big team, you know, and just be all over the place. Woo. That would be cool. Well, I don't know if you can do that. Family and all might not like that. But could you imagine being the driver for like Jelly Roll or somebody like that, you know, big time artist or awesome, crazy basketball team? I don't get into sports that much. It's a burn board. My angle on my camera view is just crap on this morning, but I'll put the picture out. It's just an image I got off of Google. It's like a skull with a mushroom cap on it. Like a psychedelic image, basically. So I'm gonna do it all with my black light paint and everything once I get it done.
Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare. Grumpy's laid back, carving for the soul. Shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors.
But my dust collection's been down. My vacuum burned up on me, so I haven't been able to do any carving or spinning on my lathe. Excuse me. So I've been doing some pyrography in the meantime. But where's one of my other pieces? Where did I do? Here's the one. Let's see. This is the one here that I'd been working on the live streams. But I finished most of it yesterday. It's done with the color. I was debating on putting a purple in the background, but this is what I do. I don't know how well this is in camera. You can see some of it, but I wood burned it, all the dashes for my texture and everything, and then the paint I used is black light reactive, so it's gonna glow. Land is green, water blue, of course. The suit, I mixed up orange and yellow to get that kind of glow for the suit. And then I used some glow in the dark neutral paint for his visor. That way it'll kind of glow once the lights are out too. You know, it's not super bright, but it will have a light glow. So like a total dark room, you turn the lights off, walk away, you'll see that one little spot glowing. Definitely got to get my, yeah, here we go. Snot, let me do this. I keep forgetting I can do this. It's just a little bumpy on the view here. There we go. There's a whole picture of it. That'll look a little better. And then, let me see. Can't get the black light on. I'm trying to watch my screen too. There we go. His little visor will glow. And then that's the image that I'm burning on now. I mean, you got the whole image in there a little bit better. All right, go back. But I wish it was my drawing. But again, now the 13, the planet 13, when that 13 and the little quarter moon picture there, that was a stencil. I say a stencil. I got their logo off of the computer for that part. But then the little planet part, you know, that's all my doodling in the background of that. And then the astronaut little guy, that's my goofy doodling for a representation of their little astronaut guy. That might be where that came from. I don't know. I tried to look it up to see, after I had the image, I took my little Google Lens and took a picture of it to try to see where the image actually, you know, who was the artist, if it was a listed artist or whatnot. But, like and subscribe, watch the mood improve. It didn't have any, it was saying like tattoo flash art. It was coming back as that, a couple of other little things. So I'm not sure, because I was wanting to try to give credit. You know, that's the thing, if I snitch an image off the computer, if it's got an artist tagged for it, I definitely want to give them credit for their work. But like I said, it wasn't coming back to a dedicated artist. It was just coming back as like flash tattoo art. It had a couple of different names for it. Let's see, I'm trying to see what I can't forget. I messed my phone around too, so there we go. This tip is just it's thin. It's fighting when I can't get the damn thing. We carve away our worries light. Wood and smoke in tranquil night. Roach clips dangling, dreams in flight. Grumpy's carving feels just right. The wood spirits sing their song. In this world where you belong. Odds and ends, they can't go wrong. Smile wide as we go along. Let the smoke rise, let cares drift by. Let the wood show you the sky. Carve your troubles, let them fly. Yeah. I just took and carbon copied it with transfer paper on there, and then yeah, I'm just using my wood burner. I'll get the outline in there, and then I'll go through. I'm not sure how I'm gonna shade this one. I want to get the whole outline burnt in and you know, the way I'm doing now, and then it just depends on how much room I have between my two lines on how I'm gonna shade it. This tip's not working the way I wanted it to work with this wood, so I'm probably gonna end up just doing my little dashes around through it, but I'll change my tip over when I do that to that one that I got flatter. Unfortunately, like I've said in other videos, I can't use those little assorted Amazon tips with this burner. They're too thick. So I have to make my own. And this one, I just put this one together the other day, kind of demonstrating how I make them, and I haven't flattened it or anything. It's just the wire bent, and then I just kind of crimped her tight together to make it a little bit wider right there. But I was hoping it would be a little more fluid on the wood, but with it being thinner, it's wanting to catch those grains more, and it's making it more jagged for me. I said this, so where y'all at? Where's camera? I don't know if y'all can see that right there. See the difference between the two, and that's the same. Ooh, that's hot. That's the exact same wire. I hate the delay on this thing. Come on. There we go. Y'all can see a little bit right there. Community strong, we craft as one. But anyway, that flatter wire kind of, you know, glides over these little ribs, and this texture is smoother than what this thinner stuff does. But I've started to burn, and so if I change over to the other one to get that smoothness, it's going to definitely change the way that outline looks. So I'll fight through and get the outline done with this one, and then move back to that one, because I'll need that sharper edge to try to get the detail in some of this other outline. I'll jump back to it then. I got you on camera. Yeah.
My soul restored where demons hide. Grumpy's laid back masterpiece brings carved out chaos, sweet release.
Sandpaper is a bad idea, unless you're building your tips. You see me use sandpaper a lot, but y'all also, it was what, a couple of videos ago, my tip broke. And that was for me, because I'll use fine sandpaper like you're talking about, and I just rub off like that. But like Tim was saying, use that wet sponge, that'll help. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can also take your strop for your carving knives and hone it that way. Especially if it's a little bit flatter tip, like a shading tip, you can just hone it a little bit on your strop and polish it up that way too. That's not as aggressive as the sandpaper, but it does wear your metal down. So eventually you know, it's going to get so thin that it's going to break on you. That's the bad part about the sandpaper and whatnot. But yeah, you got to knock that carbon off from time to time, or it gets boogery on the burn. Oh, with my babble, this thing take me a couple of days. With me talking, I gotta focus, you know, to pull my lines and make my hand and stuff work good. So if I wasn't talking and stuff, if I was just sitting here getting at it, I'd probably already be done with the outline. But with me talking and whatnot, it'd take me a little while to do it. And then I'm not in a hurry trying to do these, because it's like I don't want to rush. If I try to rush through something, I'll definitely start jacking it up. So That's what's always made it hard on me trying to price my work. People say, well, how many hours you got into it? And I just laugh. I say, well, it depends.
Hands carve stories, ancient lore, grumpy skill forevermore. Dremels hum to tunes we know, workshop rhythm, steady flow. Lay spins tales, old and wise, wooden spirits, soulful eyes, dusty breeze, calm release, creation's peace never cease.
It depends on what I'm going for on the temperature. Seriously, it's like your burrs, you know, you gotta take your time and play with your temperature. It just depends. Like if you look, I don't know if the camera's gonna show it good enough on here, but when you burn your line, you'll have your line itself that you're burning, and then if your temperature's too hot, you'll see it yellowing up on the outsides of your line. And you can lose that yellowing by adjusting your temperature. You know, that way you're not scorching the wood over and over. But then once you start tuning that temperature down, then it's almost like painting, you know, because you go over it like scribbling with a pen, or yeah, like a pen. That would be an easy way to describe, because it's like you go over it once, it's a little dark again, you know, it'll keep darkening up on you until you get the desired shade. But that's when yeah, it's just, I guess it'd be your style, just however you burn, you know. And then over time and messing with it, you'll get used to fiddling with it. But I get like that, turning it wide open, but then, you know, it just all on the wood and everything you use too, you know, because each different types of wood, you know, it's gonna burn differently. Yeah, that's it, you know, with the shading tips. That's what you do. You turn it down low and you make you a couple of passes over it, and then that way there. I suck at shadow play and stuff like that in art, you know. Like finding your light source and then throwing all your shadows in the right spot. I mean, that's not me. I'm no good at that. Now, if I have an image in front of me as a reference, you know, and it's all been done for me in that image, then yeah, okay, I can transfer that, you know, visibly. I can look at that and then try to put that down and it be close, you know. But just doing my own thing, there's no way. I can't, I'm not that good. But that's when you play with your heat though, is when you're doing all that shading and whatnot. And then again, you know, everybody, that's what I said before, I don't think there's a right or a wrong way, as long as you're getting your desired effect and it's working for you. Oh, I don't mind answering questions. If I know, I'll do my dangest to help. And that's what I think all this is about. We all learn from each other. Yeah, no, that's true, Pilato. When I was doing the event, a young lady next to me, she was selling diamond art, and surprised me because she was asking me about my prices and how I priced and everything, and I was explaining to her the same thing. You know, it's hard for me to put a price on my work because I can't go by the hour, you know, and then it's just the market of the area reflects on it as well. But she used Chat GPT to get her prices for her work. She would just do a text description of what she was doing and what it looked like, and it would give her a price. And then she would take a picture of it and ask for prices in the area, and it would break down, and it would, oh, that's a nice piece of artwork, blah blah blah, and the detail you have. I mean, it would give you a whole description of your work, and then it would tell you on an Etsy market, it would give you a price for, like, if you were putting it on Etsy, and then it would give you a high-end, mid-range, and a low-end price, and it was pretty neat. I was using it and taking a picture of a lot of the stuff I had, and then the prices that it was giving me, I wasn't far off on some of it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But then again, like I said, it's all in the market value of your area. You know, I love my little town, but we got a lot of tightwads. Yeah, I can't say tightwads. It's just that everybody's broke. You know, so did her stuff. So yeah, yeah, she did pretty good. Hey, good morning, Pat. But yeah, she did pretty good. I did pretty well too. Like I said, it surprised me. I know I'm not gonna have that kind of luck every time, but for the first two times, I did rather well. It gave me that boost of confidence, kind of helped push me like, hey, I'm doing shit, doing stuff in the right direction. I'm in Northwest Florida, Milton, Florida. If you've heard of Pensacola, Pensacola Beach, Navarre Beach. We got a lot of military in the area because of all the military trainings we got. We got Pensacola NAS, then Whitingfield is in my area, is close to me, and we got Herbert, Eglin, Tyndall, bunch of military and Air Force bases and stuff around. Oh, I do. For wood burning, yeah. Snot. Let me pull her channel up. She's changed her channel name, but she does some awesome wood burning. I like watching her work. Oh no, I could find her. I hit my knee. Her name's Annie. Hey, she's close to this area. She's up in Alabama. She's the closest YouTuber to my area that I've ever run into on YouTube, and it's like, oh, cool. But it's not like I've gone and met her or nothing like that. That'd be kind of stalkish. He called Lord of my hillbillies. Good guys, run, stranger danger, stranger danger. Let's see. Oh, I gotta find her on my list of subscribed to so many people. Pyrocrafters. Oh, hold on, let me find it. I'll drop her link in the channel here in just a second and get it open. Paste. There you go. She does some awesome wood burning. She's even got a book. I won one of her books. That's what I thought was just crazy. I found her channel and was watching her stuff, and was just the way she talks, the way she explains stuff. I loved it. You know, it's like, this is just too cool. And then she had a deal, make a comment in one of her videos or something to have a chance to win one of her books, and I won it. I was like, oh, that was even cooler. But I don't think she won't recognize me off of the Grumpy channel, because whenever I was following her, it was way before I started doing the YouTube thing myself, so I was following her off of my other channel. But just pretend. Ah, Mr. Spike, what we got? Go away. Oh, that's freaking awesome right there. Dude, did you do that? That is sweet.
He's got the lake humming, takes the edge away. Hands busy with creation, let the trouble stray. Smoke curls in the air, medication's friend. Every carve a story that ain't never gonna end. Grumpy's laid back, colors where the heart is.
Yeah, see, that's where I want my shading skills and stuff to evolve to that point right there. That is just bad. That's awesome, dude.
Each spirit in the woods got a tale to tell. Dremel hums a song, it's like casting spells. With every turn and twist, find a bit of peace. Every piece of timber makes the silence cease.
Thank you for coming through, Pilato. I appreciate it. I try to do. Yeah, I mean that's an awesome piece right there. Like I said, my art skills are just not that good. If I could draw that good and get my skills like that, that would be like sweet. Like if I could do this free-handed, even this sloppy, I would be happy. But I couldn't do this free-handed. You know, this would take me so much, because it looks like I scribbled all this on several times, and that's just me tracing it, right? You know, I try to draw it out. No, I don't have that skill. I've always wanted to draw like that, but no. Like I said, shadow play and stuff like that's always messed with me. Have an awesome day, Pilato. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate all the support. I can do it. Scribble and scribble. I guess I could get, like you say, I'd get my own version of it, but I just don't think it would be looking as good as that. That looked pretty good. But I do want to get there with my pyrography, and that's why I want to get some more consistency with my tips, because I know that will make a difference. Because like I said, I get used to one of my tips that I make, and then by the time I get my flow and doing good with it, I've done sanded it and broke it, you know, and then I go to make another one like I did with this one, you know, and I still have to beat this one flat, but I'll get there. Yeah, Josh, she's got a good channel. She's just got that country vibe, you know. She's got that little that country accent and that vibe, and she explains stuff pretty good. And her techniques, the way she shades, is just too cool. She'll take let's see, let me find a little piece of scrap wood. What's this? A little bit of Lichtenberg burning I did. I want to take my router and clean the edges up, do something with that. Oh goodness, that was loud. But she'll have like, see if I can do it. Let's see, this tip's just not going to cooperate. Yep. I think I need to turn my heat up for that wood. But she'll have a section and say that like this little corner, she wants that shaded in on her work. She goes real fluid. In my hand, I'm too heavy-handed, I can't do it. But she just constantly keeps her tip moving and squiggling around and makes different shapes and squiggles and just keeps going. And some are heavier, some are darker, and she gets her shade consistency by doing that. And it comes out awesome because it gives your burn a cool texture, and she just keeps her lines they're erratic, but they have steady flow. If you talk about S lines, oh my goodness, there's so many S lines in her burns because she's got that dexterity with her hands. She can control that pressure real good, so she gets that pressure just right to where her tips just moving like butter. You know, just flowing around. And those little ball tips on your wood burner are awesome for that kind of work too. You get that smallest little ball in there and you heat her up just right and get with it.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Underneath
But yeah, I like the way I like the way she does her texture and everything. And then she was the one that I saw the first time I noticed that it was a wood burn with color. She'll do the same, you know. She'll do all her burning and her shading and everything, and then she'll use watercolor paint and go over it and add color on top of it. And you can still see all the wood grain and whatnot. That's what inspired me to buy the watercolor pack for when I do mine.
But in the chips I find my way. Wood speaks louder than the pain and carves a path that's joy ordained.
But yeah, she had changed her name because I think she had just went through a rebranding and whatnot. Because she's got she does all kind of stuff. The last time I was watching her channel hard, she was wood burning on leather, making leather purses and stuff like that. She would do all the burning and then stitch it all together. And she's got some cool work. Like I said, I like watching her. Hey, good morning, Matthew. Hey, good morning, PK. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, I turned it up for that other wood. And see, that's where I play with the heat right here. I said it was too hot for this wood. I touch it, it wants to sink down in there and basically melt into it. And I like that kind of texture on some, but once I burn deep like that, I want the burn to kind of match. So I'll go back through and deepen the whole thing if I got too many deep spots.
To last. Cedar in each hand, oh what a day. The scent of the wood takes stress away. Dust is dancing under workshop lights, crafting joy in the quiet night. Life is feeling so grand out here with every spin.
You see how I'm burning now, how I'm just doing those little swipes over and over and over. That's how I draw. Whenever I start drawing out a picture or something like that, I'll do a sloppy, just wild sketch almost, just a bunch of scribble, and I'll slowly get a line in that scribble, and then I'll erase some of the other scribble. Then I'll start again and then erase and start again and erase, and I keep fine-tuning my picture to where I get what I want. And so it's like drawing, that's always discouraged me because my paper would just be a smeared mess at the end of it. You know, I'd have an image, but you know, it'd be a lot of cleanup at the end to make it look good. I gotta let this cool off for a minute, y'all.
Dust is flying, every turn feels like dreams are trying. Stress and pain melt far from sight. Cedar Wonderland feels just right.
How's the weather down there, PK? It's still dadgum rainy and cold up here. It's not as cold, but it's still rainy. It's been rainy all week. Right? That's the bad thing about me. I daggum squirrel out into so much stuff. I'll get into something, and about the time I get into it and start getting my rhythm and whatnot, it's like, ooh, squirrel, and I'll go do something different. And I'll zone into that or hyper focus on that for a minute and be squirrel, I'm over here doing something. You know, it's like I just kind of ping pong back and forth, but I got to get me a routine You know, like I said, once I get, I seriously, it's like my New Year's resolution is to have my shop flipped upside down and get everything. Oh man, you're lucky. It ain't 71 here. It's cold. But I want to get my shop flipped and cleaned and get everything set up the way I need. And then once I do that, it'll be easier to do what I want to do. You know, I want to have me a like my carbon station right here. Just I want to get this cleaned out. I don't want all my clutter in here. I just want my stickers and my burrs and whatever I'm carbon on at the time. But I pretty much made my carbon box into like a do-it-all little station. And then my lathe, of course, that's the lathe station. And then directly behind me is my computer, you know, where I do my editing and whatnot. And then I have an open spot beside me right there that's just a catch-all. It's just covered in daggum junk. Half of it's trash, but I just pile up and pile up and pile up. So I gotta wipe that area clean, and I put me a camera mount right there pointing down. And once I do that, I got plans to make that my epoxy area. And then I'll have all this extra stuff in here behind me. I'll have that my epoxy mixing spot, and then like my paint station or something like that. I got to keep the wood burning done right here because of my little fan. Yeah, that's the way I got to get everything set up. But yeah, I look behind me on the floor and it's just clutter, and it's all not junk, but junk. I got my big old tote. That's got all my stuff in it for when I go set up at the crafts things. And I got all my carvings, all the burn boards that I've got done. They're all stacked up in that. And that takes up a big old spot. It's just a matter of doing it. And it's just so much clutter, I don't know where to start because it just creates more clutter trying to move stuff around. Hey, good morning, Kat. I joke saying I got to take my table that I set up for the craft thing and set it up outside and just start carrying junk outside and stacking it on the table to where I get the garage cleaned out, and then start moving stuff back into its dedicated spots. And then once everything's where it's supposed to be, anything left sitting outside needs to go in the trash can. I just need to do a massive purge. Oh, I am excited for the weekend though. I said I'm supposed to get those pigments today, which is awesome because I need to make some blanks. I've just been procrastinating that, and then with the new colors coming in, it's like, oh heck yeah, it's giving me a new itch to make blanks. So I'll get that, and then yeah, I need to start cleaning. All right, y'all, I got to go make a cup of coffee real quick. Make sure my dogs don't need to come out. It's almost that time. But I want to keep the live going for a little bit more as I want to burn on this sun. But I need to go do that and make me another cup of coffee real quick. So I'll be gone about maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. I'm going to mute my microphone and leave the music playing. If y'all hang out, I appreciate that. But if y'all got stuff to do, I can completely understand it, and I am so grateful for everybody that has been hanging out. But I'll be right back.
got the cedar gem spinning like a top. Roach clips shining so clean they never wanna stop. Workshops wild and messy, stress don't belong. We're flipping this chaos into a cedar spinning song. Grumpy's crazy, Grumpy's fun, building dreams till the day is done. Laugh it up, the mess will stay. Spinning cedar keeps the stress away. Chips flying, sawdust in the air. Grumpy's in his zone like he just don't care. Cedar's got the groove, it's spinning real fine. Turn that chaos into art every single time. Grumpy's crazy, Grumpy's fun, building dreams till the day is done. Laugh it up, the mess will stay. Spinning cedar keeps the stress away. Like smash a sub, let the sawdust rain. Grumpy's got a rhythm running through his brain. Cedar roach clips spin and keep the world on track. This is Grumpy's jam and there's no turning back. Grumpy's crazy, Grumpy's fun, building dreams till the day is done. Laugh it up, the mess will stay. Spinning cedar keeps the stress away. Grumpy's hands are rough with pride, spinning cedar where dreams collide. Wood chips flying in the air, crafting beauty without a care. Roach clips glimmer in the light, shaped with patience, pure delight. The scent of cedar fills the room, banishing shadows, chasing gloom. The stress and pain, they fade away when the lay begins to play. Turning time with every spin, peaceful moments deep within. The hum of tools, a soothing sound. In this shop, joy is found. Sawdust dances, golden haze, echoes of simpler, quieter days. Like and subscribe, enjoy the view. Every spin brings something new. In this space where art is born, cedar whispers, hearts are warm. Stress and pain, they fade away when the lay begins to play. Turning time with every spin, peaceful moments deep within. Lay spin smooth, cedar dust in the air. Roach clips crafty with that artisan flair. Grumpy schooling aliens, tools in the light. Workshops glowing, sparking minds so bright. Stress fades away, clouds in the night. Medication rolled cedar feels so right. Colors pop vivid, calm in the sight. Dust therapy.
We should be back.
Stress fades away, clouds in the night.
Sorry about that, y'all. Definitely got to get me a coffee pot going again. Thought about that when I said I'd start making me a cup of coffee or a pot of coffee again. I gave my coffee maker to my mom. She broke hers not long ago. She got some tremors going on, and she gets it shaking real bad in her hands sometimes. Straight busted her pot, and hers was the same setup I had, so I just gave her mine. Oh, snot. Chilly. Gotta warm back up here a little bit. Got away from my heater. Subscribe to the vibe, wood grain on the line, from the forest to the hands, this art divine. Roach clips shining, each one unique. Seed of wisdom in the grain, let the soul speak. I've never really turned any green wood yet. I've seen in the videos of people turning it that it turns easier, but at the same time you got to work it quick and then seal it so it don't split real bad or something like that. Oh, might turn green. Oh, never mind. Oh, I read that wrong. I had to get my cup of coffee. I didn't make my double cup. I just made a regular cup, but I got me some juice to go with it. Somebody outside beating on stuff already. I'm hearing stuff. Sound like somebody was outside banging a hammer already. What the hell? That's a bit early. They are. Who's outside beating and banging? Somebody's out banging on stuff. They can do whatever, it's time. I think we're residential commercial, so you can start making all the noise you want to around here at like 7 a.m. and they can't do nothing about it. We've had a couple of them old neighbors in the day. I say neighbors, the renters and stuff would get a little aggravated because people would be making noises and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, 7 o'clock, it's fair game. You can get out there with bullhorns and jackhammers if you want to. I got this new stuff that I'm going to be trying for the weekend for my birthday. It's medical. I have a prescription for it. But, all right, Tim, thank you. You have a great day, buddy. Stay safe out there. But, it's the medical that I play with. And for Florida, I guess it's a decent milligram number, but I know everywhere else, Florida's numbers are like baby numbers. I know you can go buy edibles and stuff like that in other states that's got like over 1,000 of those things in it. Let's see, one guy calls them hippie calories. We'll go with that so YouTube don't get on to me for any kind of innuendos or whatever you call it. But we'll call them hippie calories because that's what the other guy calls it. But there's these nano singles. It's 15 of those hippie calories for a serving, and most of the edibles down here, that's how they run. You know, if you get a pack of the gummies or something, each piece is 10 of those calories in it. And then the chocolate bars and the cookies, they all break down to about the same. They give you a pack of 10, which would be 100 milligrams, and so, you know, each one of them's 10. Now, these little nano shots is 15 milligram. And I'm gonna see, my body doesn't do most of the edibles and whatnot because of the way I have to digest it. But this being busted down into the nano stuff, they got too much science in this crap these days, but the nanotechnology of the CBD oil works better for me. That's how I have to do the CBD oil or my body won't process it. So I got these fairly cheap at the shop, so I'm gonna see how they work. I got 2 of those, so those will be fun. We'll see anyway. And it wasn't that much money, so if it doesn't work for me, then I didn't really waste too much. Uh-oh, turn on. Oh, big fingers. There we go. My fingers aren't working good today. That's what I don't like about the edibles, is most of the time I'll make my own, because then I can adjust the strength accordingly. Spike, you gotta start doing you a YouTube channel, sir, if you're still here. That picture is just awesome. I can't get that out of my head right now. You can definitely start over. You can definitely see your love of skulls in that artwork there. I said that was an awesome picture. Camera. Let's see where's my main focus at. That's the whole problem. My camera is, I'm trying to keep lined up in my normal lineup spot, and my camera's not pointing right there. That's why I keep getting out of spot. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll go check out some of your videos here in a bit. I'll get it. I'll get there. I've been babbling on this one because, one, I'm fighting it with this my tip that I'm using, but once I get my main outline, I'm going back to my other tip, so that'll make it a little bit smoother, I hope. But yeah, I'm gonna power through and get this one done for sure, though. I think it'll look good once I get it done and get some color in there. put this tip in this morning thinking that it would flow a little smoother over the wood, and with it being skinnier, it's grabbing those grains and fighting me more than the flatter one was. All right, Pat, I'll be here. I think I'll stay on for a little while. The dogs, I didn't get the dogs down. They wasn't beating at the door or nothing yet, so I was in there getting my coffee and my juice. So. My son wasn't home last night, so we had both pups in the bed. I say pups, but both dogs in the bed with us. So they still snugged up in the bed. My wife's supposed to go to her friend's house today, so maybe she'll be waking up soon, and when she wakes up, the dogs will be down. They're spoiled puppies. The old Chihuahua, I said he's like 16. And he's not little bitty. When I say Chihuahua, people probably think like them little old purse-sized dogs. He ain't little. He's a chunky little thing. He's more like a dadgum beagle. Was my daughter's dog. But when my granddaughter was born, they didn't trust him. They thought he was going to be mean and snippy at her because he was just a grouchy dog in general. But no, he's not mean with the grandkids. He loves them babies. He's just real protective and got that little dog syndrome. And then they were military and on the base, and so they had people inspecting and coming and going. So couldn't keep his little mean butt. They was scared he's gonna bite somebody. So he come home. When my granddaughter was born, we went up there that summer for like a week before she was born, and then a week after. And then my wife and all, we came home, and then me and my son went back up there for the whole summer. But when we came home the first time, we brought Sparrow home with us. Welcome to the shop where the lathe don't stop spinning tails of resin, top shelf on the prop, epoxy roach clips dipped in neon drips, pain medication morphs therapy and sips, roll tight, minds ignite, sessions on demand. Right? Cosmic vibes, take the stand. Yeah, he's a good little guy. He damn near bipolar though. That's the crazy part about it. We'd have people like my son would have friends or something come over, and he's barking and being all crazy, you know, and he'd smell you and get used to you. That's fine. He'd sit down, no big deal, you know. But you get up and walk away, he's jump up, running behind you, barking like he's gonna eat you up. You know, you crazy old turd. You know, he never bit nobody. He hates the entire world. Time unwinds the perfect fit, cosmic session, lessons etched in grain, the lay spins, truths cuts deep through pain. Subscribe to the stars, follow where they lead. Therapy's a process, plant the healing seed. Aliens lean close, they want to understand. We hand them a roach clip. And now he's just so old, if he tried to bite you, it wouldn't hurt. It hurt him worse because his mouth. Spaceships park, earthbound mystery, crafted by the hands of human history. His old teeth and stuff ain't what they used to be. We had to quit feeding him hard dog food because it was busting his teeth. He would eat and he'd end up spitting a damn tooth out. And it's like, dude. Oh yeah, quit giving him hard dog food. Now I don't let him eat the big dog's food. And we don't leave food down all day for them though either. We'll feed them a cup of their food in the mornings and a cup in the evenings, so they'll eat it up at once, so it's not laying there all day. And that way he don't get a chance to eat the hard food. Messes his little jaws up.
let the cosmos fly. Mixing up the madness, chaos in the beaker, truce a lockbox, aliens that keep.
Because he still tries to eat it. But like I said, it hurts his mouth.
Graffiti, stardust in despair. Meds roll tight, let the sparks ignite.
So he gets soft food. Let's see.
Stirring dreams, alchemy in sight. Black and yellow blend, stars burst in flight.
He was just being protective of y'all. He chasing the big dogs away. That's this one here. He doesn't do it when I let him outside because I'll get on to him. But when my wife lets him outside, it don't matter. Immediately, I mean, as soon as his feet hit the ground out there, he runs straight to the neighbors, or to our fence, because the neighbors has got two big dogs over there. And my big dog is buddies with those big dogs. You know, they go up to the fence nose to nose. We've even had the neighbor's dog in the yard before playing with my dog. And so she'll go over there a lot, you know, sniffing the gate to see where her buddies are. And like I said, the Chihuahua, he being protective of the wife, he runs to the gate, and if they're even out, he gets at that you would think he was a daggone Rottweiler or Pit Bull going nuts. You know, it's like, you goofy old dog, you're gonna stroke out. I gotta run him off the gate when he does that, because he won't listen to the wife. Like I said, he immediately runs to the gate when she opens the door.
Metallic taste on the tongue, sharp as a shard, eyes like satellites orbiting the yard.
Burnt right into that one. Y'all see that?
Transmission garbled, made in pain, carved from the marble. Dust therapy, breathe in the pain. Meds roll tight, spark in the flame. Cosmos.
Oh, I'm messing it up right there. What is going on? The hand is not working. Yeah, I figured that spot all up right there.
Let the sparks fly, let the chaos thrive. From the roach
It's like
cliffs, the cosmos arrive.
It's not that hot. It is burning super hot.
We hide in the void, we survive. Dust therapy, breathe in the pain. Meds roll tight, spark in the flame. Cosmos cracking, stars go insane. What do we do? What do we claim? Welcome to the shop, gears grind, sparks ignite. Lace spin steady, cutting dreams in the night. Epoxy drips slow like a teardrop falling. Roach clips crafted, pain medication calling. Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question.
Got a lot of cleanup to do on this one.
Trapped like a fossil, spinning these tools, therapy colossal. Aliens peeking, they hover and linger, pointing at Earth, but we flip them the finger. Strong, roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question. Secrets, vibrations in the air, epoxy dreams solid, freeze the despair.
Hey, good morning, Glenn. How are you doing today?
Roach clips gleam in the UFO light show. Roll the therapy sessions in progression like subscribe. Cosmic confession, aliens fly by, curious, no aggression. We tell them the deal, yo, subscription's free, no question.
just at the finish line for this part. As soon as I get this outer outline done, I'm switching tips. This tip is been messing with me hard.
Grumpy mixing epoxy, a wizard with a potion. Colors bright, sharp, popping like planets in motion. Yellow spins with black, a galactic collision. Cosmic swirl dreams, no muddy decisions. Aliens zip past, zooming on their own lane. Spaceships flex chrome, dripping in a stellar stains. Made in pain therapy through design. Grumpy's fire up the art, let it spark, redefine. Cosmic swirl, let it twirl, let it gleam. Yellow and black, the galaxy supreme. Right there in the lab, Grumpy scheme. Like, subscribe, beam up the dream.
Yeah, I will definitely be working on the camera angle. I keep saying that. I did go through and adjust it the other day. I thought I had it adjusted, but I guess it reverted back. Like I said, I'm not quite sure on what I'm doing with that yet. I'm gonna have to play with some videos and try to figure out. If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna message up Perry, see if he can help me figure out where I'm messing up at.
Clouds curl, hypnotic patterns out of control. Epoxy rivers twist like the Milky Way soul. Therapy.
But I didn't see nowhere to save the settings. I thought just once you changed the settings for it, it was there. Because I shrunk it all out, and the only way I could get it to do and have the picture is I had like what Spike was talking about on the other video. I had a little bit of dead space at the bottom and the top of the screen, but it shrunk my image enough to where you could see almost the entire board while I was burning it, and then that would give me the ability to zoom off of my camera then. But like I said, once I shut it off and turned it back on and went back to my, because I did that in vertical for a while, then I went back to my horizontal and was playing with that. And then when I turned it back on, like I said, I thought it was gonna be better, but we will figure it out. Technology will be my friend.
Laid back carving, steady hand devotion. Epoxy shines bright, clouded in emotion. Grumpy hands spark art, therapy potion. Anxiety drips, vanishing like ocean foam motion. Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain a ghost, fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving out whole. Lost in creation, feeling fully whole. Epoxy drips clean, locks the vibe in time. Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades silent, buzzed up the climb. Aliens tracking thoughts, feeling so divine. Smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain, a ghost.
It's ugly, but it's done.
Creating our escape, these forms
We got that outline done.
Grumpy's craft cuts through that
Where's one?
shoving demons aside.
Nah, turn it off. It's too early to be beating and banging over here. She's asleep. Don't want to wake nobody up over here. But they got you up sleep. Alright. Let this cool off and I'm going to change back to my other tip. Oh, gracious. Sore. If the weather lightens up, it was supposed to be done raining by the end of the day. But last I looked at my little weather deal, we're still supposed to have some chances of rain tomorrow. But I was gonna try to go out to the beach tomorrow afternoon and do a little live. I don't think we're gonna get there this weekend.
Anxiety dissolves, sawdust in the air. Lathe hums a hymn like it don't have a care. Tools talk to him, whispers in the grain. Creation's the cure, washes out the strain. Like and subscribe. Come and catch
Hater
the
showing
vibe.
that it's 55 out here.
Grumpy's workshop, where
That's
the
the wall
cosmos
thermometer
collide.
show. Up here above my monitor says 61. And that might be because it's a little bit higher and that hot air rises. But down here low at the heater it says 55.
Glue sets like time.
Hey, good morning, Alan. Well, you've been here.
Sparks from the sander light a galactic
Maybe
fuse.
sneaking back and get you some coffee.
Channeling the
To make it some strong coffee. How's the weather over there, Alan? Y'all getting any of this rain? It's been straight nasty here most of the week. Almost depressing with all the rain. Just wet and cold.
Like and subscribe. Come and catch the vibe. Grumpy's workshop, where the cosmos collide. Aliens watching, they peep through the sky. Crafting universes with a gleam in his eye. Like and subscribe, come and catch the vibe. Grumpy's workshop, where the
I gotta get me a little mini anvil.
watching, they peep through the sky.
Yeah, a little ball peen hammer. Oh, come on. And I tighten this stuff down so daggone tight that I can't hardly get it loose once I go to. There we go. Breaking this thing. That's what we were using. That's what we're putting back on there. I see the difference in the width of that. It's the same wire. I beat that one flat and made it like a spoon, but then it's also got a lot sharper edge. But when I know I'm cutting into it, burning, it's easier to control. When I'm trying not to cut into it and it's cutting into it, it just makes it harder. And that's what this one I was hoping would be thick enough to kind of roll across it like a ball burr, a little bit, like a little ball tip. But it wasn't. It was wanting to cut and burn into it, so. Maybe the wider tip will help me do the rest of it a little better. Be a little cleaner looking.
Grumpy's in the shop today. Tools clatter where shadows stay. Crab apple wood gets its
All right. Hard to do this on camera for y'all to see, but you got these. Let me see. You got that little section right there. I'm trying to get them feet right there in between them two pieces, right there, and then boop, you got to open that one right there. Hold them open like that. Then you take your feet, and I try to stagger them where one's on this side of the screw, one's on the other side of the screw. I don't know why I do that, but I just do. I don't have no rhyme or reason for it. I guess it's just to kind of center the piece into the tool for me that way. And then you just kind of hold the tool at an angle, you know, twist it in your hand to get it where you want it on the board, I guess. The feet being longer, the posts being longer makes it easier because your tip's closer to your material, and then this right here is not as close. But I get so heavy-handed with this thinner wire, when it's out long, I bend it too damn easy. And so I keep my legs short, but then at the same time, sometimes with the legs being short, I'll actually touch the tool itself to the board when I'm not trying not to, and burn it like that. It bends easy. And then it just bends. You see how close together the dang posts are in the center. You got to make sure you spread right there, and then that pulls on your tip. So it's making your own. You got to keep all that in mind. You know, make sure you have them wide enough and stuff like that, because when you're stretching that out, now when I heat it up, it's gonna be stressed right there. Therapy and carving steady hands, no slack. Each cut a reflection of dreams fighting back. So I want a different burner. I'm gonna get one. It's crazy too, because I said it. Yeah, you don't need the expensive wood burners to have a good wood burner. The expensive wood burners are nice. You're paying for that name. That's about all you're paying for. That stuff these days is just that expensive name. Like a razor tip wood burner, those look bad to the bone, but those are solid pieces. You know, each tip's a hand piece in itself, you know, and you have to replace that individually. Those are what, $40 and up a hand piece, you know. And then like this is a Peter Child's pyrography machine. Yeah, it's an awesome machine, and it's not a cheap machine either. But the tips, you know, I can't go with those thick tips with this thing. If I could, it'd be jam up. I wouldn't have no issue. But I need one of those ones that I can run that thick tip on, because I do get heavy-handed like that. All right, let's turn it on. See if we don't burn the tip. Turn it down first. Turn it down, turn it back on. Alright, let's see what we got going. Where are we gonna start? Let's go back down to the bottom. Watching, they nod and they grin. Shapes in the shadows where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic, creations take flight. Like and subscribe, let the algorithms ignite. See, my dial for this goes from 0 to 10. And when I'm shading, I'll start off around 5 and, you know, go over it a few times and darken up from there to see how it's burning, and then adjust the temperature accordingly. And then it's all on the different woods you use too. And you have to adjust that temperature, you know, how the wood's gonna like it. Watch Grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady, creations alive. Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights. Like this here, I'm using that edge, like a knife edge on at an angle a little bit, but I'm not pushing hard. Trying not to push it all. But I know it's cutting in.
under the light. Wow, what's that electricity? A crazy sight.
And then you kind of roll it. If y'all could see that, I don't know if this will help anybody. I mean, it's all on how you. I mean, everybody's gonna have their own way of doing stuff, but I'm learning, and because I'm new to the pyrography, I ain't nothing perfect, but I'm learning that, you know, when I'm trying to do my turns, I'm realizing I got to roll that tip around a little bit like that, you know, kind of like you do on a lathe when you're using your skews or something. You got to kind of follow your curve. That helps keep it fluid. You know, I'm picking that up, but my goofy butt can't always control it like that. But we'll figure it out. I don't like to look at that.
On quite the show. Zap, zap, snap, a warning to know. Please safety first, don't follow his flow. The patterns it leaves, like trees in the sky. Beautiful but deadly.
Alright, this is one of my older songs. Okay, it might be going through the playlist like I want it to now. I got a couple hundred songs added to the playlist now, so it shouldn't be playing any of the same thing. Daisy May went live. I like watching Miss Daisy's channel. Relaxing, oh, hold on. Pulse is up. I ain't got to go outside. Let's see, where's my phone at? I'll show y'all my crazy pups. There's Miss Pepper. That's the Blue Heeler Pit Bull. Blue Heeler Pit Bull Chocolate Lab Mix. Sparrow. 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 That's the crazy Chihuahua. He's a big old butt Chihuahua. The vet tells me we need to put him on a diet, but I'm like, daggum, how much more of a diet can I put him on? And I don't give him but a half a can of food at a time. All right, let me back them outside real quick. Come on, y'all go be good. Sparrow, come on. It's wet, go. It ain't raining, go. It's just wet. Go be good, girl. Go be good, boy. Go doopy doops, be good girl. He said, let me back inside. I seen you. I know you ready for breakfast. Big dog, she's gonna go do her number twos. Go be good girl. Come on. Come, get in here. She be in a butt head gonna go mess with the big dogs over there. Come on now. Let's go. Here she comes. Come on. And it's wet outside. Come here. Don't need to get tied off. Come here. Come here. You ain't going in there with feet. Come here. Come here, little guy. There you go. Her big butt wanted inside. She's jumping against the door before I could even get the doorknob turned. Hey, good morning, Robert. Y'all give me just 2 seconds. Let me throw their food down in the bowl real quick. Hands steady, chiseling souls from the grain. Wood spirits born, banish all the pain. Roach clips gleam, each one's a story. Copper wire twist, therapeutic beauty glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair. Call the pain away, dust therapy delight. In the shop late, working through the night. Every cut heals, every scrape mends. Woodcraft therapy, that's how life bends. Grumpy's pace, laid back vibes. Whittling woes down, pain subsides. Tools whisper secrets old as time. In the grain I find my rhyme. Patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fighting, but I stay in the rut. Dust fills the lungs, yet clears the mind. In every shave and a relief I find. Wood spirits smile, they understand. In this workshop, I'm a healed man. Clips gleam, each one's a story. Copper wire twist, therapeutic glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair. Carve the pain away, dust therapy delight. In the shop late, working through the night. Every cut heals, every scrape mends. Woodcraft therapy, that's how life bends. Grumpy's pace, laid back vibes. Whittling woes down, pain subsides. Tools whisper secrets old as time. In the grain I find my rhyme. Patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, always wanting more. Therapeutic rhythm, every single cut. Chronic pain fighting, but I stay in the rut. Dust fills the lungs, yet clears the mind. In every shave and a relief I find. Wood spirits smile, they understand. Alright, I shouldn't be back. Oh goodness, set myself back down. Burr. I get away from this heater and that cool gets me. Coffee, Captain Crunch, and Grumpy, nothing better than that. I hear you. I used to love some Captain Crunch. Peanut butter Captain Crunch was like my favorite. Let's see. That and Fruity Pebbles. I love me some damn Fruity Pebbles. That shit was just pure sugar in a bowl. It was sweet. That's like a stoner's like best munchie right there is cereal. He ain't cereal 24/7. It don't matter. That's just you can't go wrong with cereal. I don't eat as much of it as I used to though. I'm trying to lay off the sugar. We are hardcore sugar fanatics. I was bad about eating dinner and then having a big old bowl of ice cream every night afterwards. Woo, Grumpy was putting her belly on. As I said, I don't do it no more. It's too sweet.
Subscribe to the vibe, let the love inspire. Shavings in the air, a workman's choir. Grumpy spins the world in cosmic fire. Dust therapy's the fix, lift spirits higher.
You know, I was out of camera, yo, I'm sorry. I'm back to messing with the outline here. Using that flatter tip, but I'm also, the funny thing, I was trying to get away from the cutting edge of the other one, but I'm finding myself, I'm using the thin edge of this one. It's crazy, but this one's just moving better for me.
Out in the shop where the sawdust flies, epoxy gleams under dreamy skies. Lathe spins tight, making wonders glow. Grumpy's magic, it's a chill kind of show. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Art from the soul under workshop light. Lathe carving grooves, cutting deep and true. Grumpy's laid back.
Oh yeah, you feel that. That sounds about like my mom's cat.
Roach clips shining like the moon's delight. Twist and turn till they're just so right. Fingers
You got a big old orange and white tabby cat, whatever you call him, looks like old tomcat. And he's a big old boy.
born where stories unfold. Like and subscribe,
Done it
feel
for me.
the art grow. Churning ideas like the lakes flow. Epoxy dreams reaching out to the stars. This is soul on wood, never behind bars. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Art from the soul under workshop light. The lathe carving grooves, cutting deep and true. Grumpy's laid back vibe, it's pure deja vu. Resin raining color, storms in the air.
That glue gotta be right there or something. It's not wanting to burn you through there.
Tales untold. Epoxy shines pure and uncontrolled.
See, it's burning better right there.
Resin raining color, storms in the air. Craft and treasures made with flair. Each groove whispers tales untold. Epoxy shines pure and uncontrolled.
Trying to make that stick again, but didn't that stick. But the flame was
Grumpy's at the lace, spin a roach clip tight. Epoxy dreams gleam in the fluorescent light.
That's one thing about cats. They got their own little temperament and creatures of their own. That can be amusing.
Alien fog rolls, keeping hands warm. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist. Eyes red tinted, chasing moments we missed. Medicated haze, chronic pains take flight. Dust in the beam, lost in vibes all night, all night. settle down the stress, anxieties dissipate. Late hum whispers sealing off the weight. Workshop altar, sacred dust in the air, turning broken pieces into things we repair. Aliens in the mist, visions twirl, can't resist. Eyes red tinted, chasing moments we missed.
Yeah, they own little pieces. You ain't their owner. Like I said, they think they're their own little thing.
All night, spark the mind, fingers move in a trance. Grumpy
Especially if you got one that runs both outside and inside.
drop tunes in, hear the rhythm of the grind.
When I was a kid, we had a little bobtail cat. I call it bobtail. He didn't have a tail, but he was old tomcat. He stayed around the house for a long time, and he got to a certain age. He wandered. He was that straight up alley cat tomcat. He did not stay at the house, and when he did come home, he'd be all beat up from fighting with the other cats and stuff. We'd doctor his old punk buck back up, and he'd heal up and get on back out there again. He'd come home beat up, and then after a while, it got to where he didn't even come back home. We had a big plant nursery close to us, and I'd walk from my area to my buddy's house, and I'd seen wandering around on the back side of that property where they had all their plants and stuff lined up. I figured he was just feeding on the mice and stuff that was out there. Yeah, he went pretty much wild after a while.
vibes all night, all night.
My pup, when I was little, that was his running buddy. And it was my dog growing up. I had her most of my childhood, and she got hit by a car when I was like 12, and that's when his little butt went kind of crazy. He sat out there where we buried her and mourned. He'd howl and all that stuff, wouldn't leave that area for a long time, and then once that happened, I guess he got over his little bit of grief, and then he turned into a butthead and started running the roads. Crazy the cat would do that. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I just need that fundage. I think we all need that money. I need to be making like big bucks. I need to work, save my money up. I gotta get my truck fixed. I need my own ride. I cannot stand not having a vehicle of my own running. I haven't been like that since I was a damn kid. Hey, morning, Rubberneck.
Workshops, church, crafting keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain stays the course. Roach clip crackles, fire fuels the source.
Yeah, so far the truck we bought the wife, it wasn't a lemon. It's had little issues, but we're addressing them and everything's going good. The next major issue that we got to address is the intake manifold needs to be replaced. Ordered it, have it here on hand. I just have to get the gaskets for it, and then get my son-in-law when he's got time to work on it to try to change it out, and cross my fingers that we don't have no issues changing it. And we need to service the transmission on her newer vehicle because it's got issues too. It's not perfect. It's nowhere near as bad as the other transmission, It hits hard from first to second when it shifts. So I need to get it serviced, get a filter and fluid change on that, and see if that smooths everything out. If not, we got to work on getting it to a transmission shop before it does go bad.
Grumpy spins the lay, spaceship hum in the air. Epoxy shining bright, colors rare, so unfair. Aliens in the mist, whispers fill the void. Roach clips, crafted art, never destroyed. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties drift to
I watched the way you draw and everything. I think you'd be pretty good with a wood burner.
Constellations in the dust. Hand steady, future forging quiet trust. Blades slice the resin, galaxies.
As I said, you just adjust the temperatures and adjust the tips, and you go a little bit slower in a spot at a lower temperature to shade it in. You figure it out when you get you one. But yeah, the way you draw, I think it'd be almost natural for you. I think you'd be pretty good with it.
Pain stays the course. Roach clip crackles, fire fuels the source. Laid spin stories, whispers through the grain. Alien medics in the wood, healing every vein. Workshop therapy.
All right, I bet those would be good.
Coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids, can't resist.
As I was talking about earlier, Natalie, I don't know if you was tuned in or not. I got me some stuff from the dispensary. It's it's not a tincture. It's a straight shot. It's got 15 of them calories, as old guy says in there. It's a nano shot, or nano singles is what it calls it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I got 2 bottles of those. I'm gonna try those on my for my birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna just get into them tonight. Just have a good time tonight. I have to figure it out how the day goes. Oh yeah, I got 2 of those. I got half a vial of some RSO still. All kind of flour. I stacked up for the day. I said I'm going to stay highly medicated the majority of the day, for sure. Or frick the day, heck the weekend, I guess. A little more than normal.
Like and subscribe to the art of the grind. Stress fades away as the pieces unwind. Cartridge covers glowing, a sight to behold. Grumpy's creations are worth more than gold. Shapes take form under steady hands. Colors swirling like cosmic strands. Originals born from a mindful spring.
Finally able to get my goodie box sent out. That was exciting. I said my mood's changed a little bit once they hit my account and took my money for the dust collector, and then I went and seen that it's been actually shipped. And it's like, all right, here we go. I'm getting excited.
From wood to epoxy, the magic appears. Stress-free zones chasing off fears. Laid back and happy, that's how it's done.
Natalie, did you find that Let's Resin pigment pack on Amazon?
Stress fades away as the pieces unwind. Cartridge covers glowing, a sight to behold. Grumpy's creations are worth more than gold.
So I was wanting to go through Miss Francis's affiliate link to get it when I got it, but I didn't have the actual cash for it. I had to use an Amazon gift card that I had, and so I had to find it through Amazon. And I found it on Amazon, and then Let's Resin has an Amazon page, but there was nowhere for me to put a promo link in there. And then I tried to use the promo link on Amazon when I checked out, but it said it was invalid. I knew it probably wouldn't work because it's supposed to be for Let's Resin, but I tried anyway. And then I went through one of her Amazon links on her page because I thought she might have that affiliate link. And I know that if they got the affiliate link, you could go through one of their links and buy anything and they get a little credit for it. So I did try that, but I found out last night that she doesn't have that affiliate program worked out with Amazon yet. But I was trying to get her some credit for it.
Grumpy's hands, they shape the night. The epoxy flows, a neon flight. From roach clips to a lighter case. Every piece, a brand new space. Oh, Grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite. Glowing bold through every night. Anxieties fade like a distant tide. Chronic pain takes a backseat ride. Crafted wonders with a steady hand. Unique treasures from this magic land. Oh, Grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite. Glowing bold through every night. Every flick and every shine puts the weight of the world in decline. Carving joy in the form of waves. Epoxy flowing like dreams he saves. Oh, Grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation
When we had cats, that wasn't quite that bad for the hair pulls. They had them, but we never had any crazy problems with them. We got lucky. Then one of the boxers, my first boxer we got once we had our own place, she was good. She didn't have no problem with the cats, but my cat, I guess, wasn't my cat. It was supposed to be my daughter's cat, but I'm like Dr. freaking Doolittle with animals. They'll gravitate to me and be my buddy real quick. And so her cat become my cat. And then when we got the boxer, my cat started straight up pouting. She would not come around me for like 3 weeks. And then finally, it's like she clicked and she started coming around me. But then at the same time, anytime she saw that damn boxer, she would chase that dog because it was a puppy. And the cat would chase the dog down the hallway. The dog would run from it, you know, because the cat was being playful but mean, you know. And then it was like she did that for days, weeks, like, and then it was like light switch. She was chasing the boxer down the hallway, and it's like the boxer stopped and realized, wait a minute, I'm bigger than this cat. Turned around, and you thought she was eating the freaking cat. Just, I had to kick her off of her to separate them, you know. But she did not put any teeth into the cat. She just gummed at the cat, like with her mouth, you know, didn't puncture the cat or hurt her at all. Just, I guess, was trying to scare the mess out of her. Scared me more than anything because I thought she was freaking killing it. But she did that once, and then stupid cat kept on with her stuff, and that happened like 3 times. And the last time the boxer did that, I was like, no, we can't be doing this. And I wasn't getting rid of my boxer, so we took the cat to my mother-in-law's. My mother-in-law took her in because she already had cats and stuff down there, so it was an okay transition. But if she wouldn't have bullied the boxer like that, the boxer wouldn't have went off on her, and they would have gotten along fine. Because the boxer, she wasn't mean. She loved the cat. And the cat just picked on her too much, and then I guess she got tired of that and it switched. But that was my first fur baby for here. Oh man, I miss her. She was a fawn brindle, a black mask brindle. She was gorgeous and big. Oh my goodness, that was one of the biggest boxers I've ever seen in my life. people thought she was bull mastiff. And I'm like, no sir, she's full-blooded boxer. She was from up north, so I always joked and called her my northern boxer because she's so big. And then the boxer we got after her was another black mass brindle, but we got her from a puppy mill out of Alabama, and she was a little bitty sawed-off boxer. I mean, she wasn't small, but she looked like a runt compared to our first boxer. So yeah, I called her a little southern boxer, and then the other one was my northern boxer. So yeah, those were my babies. Thank you. Hey, Zed. Yeah, this is Zed for Miss Daisy, right? This at stuff and the way the names is doing, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's where I know you from. Time captured in epoxy's blaze. Anxiety melts like snow in the rain. Chronic pain fades just the same. Grumpy's carving all night long. Each piece hums its own sweet song. The boxer from the north. Man, it was Brandy. That was her name, and she was a big girl. Oh my goodness, that was heartbreaking. I had to have her put. Yeah. That's Zed for Miss Daisy, right, Rubberneck? I've seen his sculptures. I'm just wanting to make sure that's the right person. Not in Miss Daisy's anymore. Uh-oh, what happened? Magic in the resin where the feelings grow. Welcome to the place where the epoxy flows. Oh, okay, never mind. You're surfing the lives. I know I noticed that she went live earlier. Oh no. They're gonna fall out their shit like a month ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I bounced between so many lives. I like the vibe in her channel though. It always seems relaxful and stuff. Grumpy's lab, epoxy spin, lay the hums a tune, cosmic glow in the dark, crafts under the moon, medication roll tight, rocket ship ignite, therapy in the grind, pain fuels the flight, colors galore, drip it pours, roach clips shine, open cosmic doors, aliens hide but we're seeing the signs, Grumpy's work healing in the design, Grumpy's work healing in the design. Grumpy's work I think I got out of camera again. Lay the spins truth, therapy in the grooves, chasing the glow, each turn improves, pain spills out, molded in the grain, art from the hurt, epoxy in the veins. Started 150 calories. That's what if I was to get like a chocolate bar or something like that from the shop, that's the baseline of it there is pretty much 100 because it'll break down to 10 pieces and then 10 per piece. kind of like a Hershey bar. How a Hershey chocolate bar is segmented to break into little pieces. That's what they do. Their bars is, you know, it'll break into little pieces like that, and each little piece is 10.
Grumpy's work healing in the design.
That's me. I try to support every channel that I get into watching, because it's like if I'm hanging out watching it, I like the vibe of the channel, or I liking what you do, you know. So I wanna spread that out. Because heck, you know, that's one thing I like about YouTube is there's just such a huge diversity of so much, and then it's like just, I don't know, being a creator, an artist, whatever you want to call it, you just, it's just nature to watch somebody else do something different, and you'd be like, ooh, that's neat. You know, it might not be something you do at all, but you might be able to see a technique they use doing something and apply that into what you do. You know, so it's like, be open-minded and watch stuff, and you'd be surprised at what you could learn, right? That's what I look at it like. I don't know. I wish I had my mentality of learning stuff like I do now. I wish I would have had that mentality when I was in school. I would have done so much better. Nice. And see, that's the thing though. That's what I want. I want the doctors to fix my gut, to where my gut would process that stuff better. That's why I tried the nano stuff, because the nano stuff's, the molecules of that's supposed to be broke down better. It's supposed to absorb better in the system, and that's my whole problem with the edibles, is my system don't absorb it properly. I have to do most of the stuff sublingually. Like if it's a candy or something like a gummy, I just have to suck on it and stuff and let it dissolve that way, and I'll get more of an effect like that versus digesting it through my stomach. So I'm hoping this nano single will do good. But they had them on sale. They wasn't, I think they're under $10 a shot, and then they had them on sale, so I didn't spend but like $4 and something, and then they gave me a disability discount, and so it was like $3 and something a single, so that wasn't bad. So I won't be out much if it don't affect me.
Contained, light it, inhale it, no longer chained. Freedom in the head.
It come out at $3.80 a single, so it wasn't too bad.
Colors glow so bright, swirls in the night. Join in hand, no more fight, just flight. Pain dissolves, stress is the plan. Grumpy's world, a healing span.
Yeah, I can't stay in all the lives, but I try to catch one of them, and I try to catch her midday or her morning live and hang out for a minute or two. And then if I'm not busy or doing something, I'll jump into one in the afternoons. But that's just it. When I'm doing stuff out here, I squirrel out so damn bad. It's like I'll get into doing something, and it's like it's almost too much focus, and then I don't want to do it, and then I'll jump into something else. And so I'll be messing around with editing or something, and then, you know, on one screen have my editing stuff going on, and then on another screen have a live going on. Because like I said, I try to, you know, show support and stuff in a bunch of channels too. And like I said, the energy and the vibe, you know, I find some and I just groove with it. Hold on. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Robert, you talking about this? Let's do a little Robert C. Peter plug here. Yes, sir. I got you. there's a big delay on my chat and everything, so when I see it, it takes me a minute for something to come up. That's my Grumpy right there. I love that pipe. Robert made this out of olive burl. Hold on, let me turn my wood burner off so it can cool while I babble. I'm gonna end up burning myself if I don't. All right, let's see. Oh, come on now. Ooh, it fits good too. All right, here we go. Let me break it down for y'all. Mr. Robert, he makes the 420s right here. He uses manzanita. He uses olive burl. He's got some exotic woods that he gets a hold of over there and he plays with. And, now, this is the olive burl. Hold on, make sure I'm in camera. And he put a little bit of mineral oil on it. And that was it. He did the Grumpy on the back of it. He burnt the Grumpy on there, right? Or I'm sorry, didn't burn it on there. He drew the Grumpy out on there and then had like looked like acrylic paint and painted it all on there. And y'all see it's kind of glossy, and it's only glossy over Grumpy, okay? When I got it, I loved that right there. And I used this pipe, and so I did not want Grumpy to rub off. So I took some of my UV resin and squirted my UV resin on there, took my paintbrush and I painted it on real thin. And you can see in the glare, you know, it don't even cover every bit of the paint. I brought it just to the edge. I didn't want to go over, you know, but I wanted to damn sure preserve the Grumpy on there. I didn't want it to get rubbed away. And then he took his drill, bored a hole down to it, right down into there, and it's hard to show it, but it comes out right there. Then you got the carburetor hole right there, and he's got the size perfectly sized, the drill bit, right? Then he's got his 9-hole glass bowls. I got to clean this one. I haven't cleaned it out since I used it last, but it's not glued in. It's kind of a press fit. It don't come out. You know, I got mine pressed in good. I have to be careful with my big hand. I try to press this away. I don't want to press this away and put pressure right here because I don't want to break it. But I press it in and it's there. You know, put your medicine in there. Got your carburetor, and you get with it. I love it. But I keep it in my box. I took this little piece of pipe cleaner right here, made me a little loop, and it fits perfect right there around the bowl. And then I got my little piece right there, and I got it hanging up on a nail right here inside my carbon box. So when I'm not using it, boom, it's right there. And old Grumpy's bowed up looking at me. I love it. It's my favorite piece. Boxers are very loyal. They're very good dogs. People say, oh, they're a mean dog. Hey, they're not a mean dog at all. Hell, pit bulls aren't even mean dogs. You know, it's what the owner makes them. But I loved my boxer. Like I said, she was my baby. It hurt my heart. I had to have her put to sleep. She had an infection. The first one had an infection in her paw. Her and the neighbor dog, our old neighbors that we had here, had a boxer, and she would let the dog outside and the dog would just bark, raise cane, dig at the fence, whole 9 yards, and she would never try to control the dog, never call the dog down or anything like that. And then my dog would go out in the yard, and of course dogs at fences, you know, they're digging and scratching at each other at the fence. Chain link fence, you have that cable that runs across the bottom of the fence on some as a tensioner, and our fence had that. And with them digging at the fence, doing their little scuffle, she caught her paw pad on that wire. And you know, the dogs, they got their little toes, and then they got the big paw pad. She hung her big paw pad and basically sliced the whole top of it off. And we couldn't get it to heal. We took her to the vet. They wrapped her, they salved her, they wrapped up, I mean, like a cast over her foot almost. to where she couldn't lick it and stuff, and she chewed that off and would lick her foot and just keep licking and we could not keep it bandaged, and she, I guess, put that lick ulcer into it and it got affected. And it was just overnight her leg was normal, and then like the next day it was as big as my damn leg going up to her shoulder, and there was nothing we could do. The infection was there. We could have tried to have her leg chopped, but it was just too high up, and then she was an older boxer at that point, and she had hip dysplasia real bad, and so all I could do was put her down. Oh yeah, tears for sure. That, like I said, that's what it hurt my heart. I wrapped up on her. I laid in the back of my wife's truck for about 4 hours, bawling like a baby. And then pissed off rage dug my damn hole in the backyard. This is before my back was jacked up, but I wasn't as messed up in my neck yet. And I was so mad and pissed off digging that hole that by the time I slowed down to realize what I was doing, I was shoulder deep. I had to literally put the shovel across the top of the hole and do like a pull up over the shovel to get myself out of the hole. And then my last boxer was almost the same scenario. I ended up having to put her to sleep, but it was unexpected. And I took her to the vet to have her spaded because she was about 4 years old. I had wanted to breed her and never fixed her, but then her temperament, her attitude and everything, I did not want that to change. I loved the way she was, so I didn't want to breed her. I didn't want her to get that mama protection and change her just the way she was. So it was like, I gotta go fix her so she don't get that uterus infection and whatnot. And she was having issues standing, and I thought it was just muscle spasms with her. But then when we took her to the vet, they had put her down, you know, to put her under anesthesia for her little fix things and stuff. And then when he got inside, he said that she just had tumors wrapped around her spine real bad. And I didn't want her to suffer, so we didn't let her wake back up.
A secret glow, humming soft in the air.
But yeah, that's my babies.
The epoxy flows and the pain subsides, carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light. Grumpy keeps carving all through the night. Unique creations that tell no lies. Every twisted gem under
Wasn't going to get another big dog after that. The wife wanted one real bad, and so that little blue healer chocolate lab mix that I showed you, that was supposed to be my wife's Valentine present a couple of years ago. And being disabled at home all the time, she's my shadow. She lays up on the wife now in the evenings. She's a lap dog. She wants to lay on my wife's lap. I guess she's being protected at night. But other than that, she's my baby.
With this glowing light, epoxy alive.
And I want a white and black brindle boxer is what I want. But I know I'll never get one like that.
Carving till dawn where the spirit glides. Anxiety melts in the UV light.
Oh yeah, my dogs they're like my kids. That's why it always bugs me when the neighbor's dog's out there barking on that cable when they let him outside. You know, I hate a dog being on a chain. I hate a dog being left outside at night and stuff like that. You know, some dogs, that's just how they're raised and they don't have no problems with it. But I love up and play with my dogs and stuff. My old gimp butt don't need to be getting down in the floor, but I'll lay down and waller with that damn black dog. We call it waller wrestling. She likes to waller all up over. She'll start growling and gnawing and biting on me playing. She's my, what would it be? not service dog, but
just to catch the view. Epoxy dreams alive in every shade of blue.
like a companion dog or whatever. She can tell when I'm in a bad state or not feeling good. She'll come and throw her head up on me and make me want to play with her and shit like that to get me out of my phone.
Late night radio hums as the resin flows. Grumpy's hands are steady while the workshop glows. Crafting tiny wonders, his art is his escape.
Yeah, I don't take my dogs nowhere. If we travel, I haven't had to travel since we've had the Pepper, since we've had the Blue Heeler mix, but my boxers, if I ever went, like when we went to South Carolina when my granddaughter was born, Dixie, she came with us. You know, it's like, you know, we can't stay at this hotel, no dogs allowed. Okay, well, you're not getting my money. I'm not staying here. It's got to be dog friendly. Because, yeah, my dogs, they went with me. If I couldn't go on car and bring my dogs, then I didn't go.
Sparks begin to rise. Grumpy's in the zone, you can see it in his eyes. Each clip a tiny beacon, calling out to space. A workshop full of wonders, an interstellar chase.
That's it. That's how all my dogs have been with me. Because I've always been batshit crazy, I reckon. And it's just as I've gotten older, it just starts to shine a little brighter. But yeah, I love my dogs. Well, I said Pepper. That's the big one in there that I showed earlier. She's a handful. She just, I say, when you hear the people saying, "Oh, that dog would be better on a farm" or something like that, she was one of them. Not necessarily better on a farm, but she needs a bunch of kids to play with, and she is just a ball of freaking energy. And she wants to play 24/7. And then she just completely geeks out and zones out when it comes time to play. I mean, you know how some dogs will start drooling over you eating or scraps or something like that? She don't do that with food. But you get one of her toys, she starts drooling. She gets real tense. She almost starts vibrating. You can see her muscles tense up and just twitch. She's that much on edge, ready to play. And she has no freaking filter once she starts playing. It's fair game. She's got me in the leg going after one of her toy balls, and she was laying down on the ground about a foot away from me, and she was right in front of her ball, and I was flinching at her ball, and she would flinch back at it. I was teasing her with it, and I grabbed it real quick off the ground, and when I did, she went to grab it real quick from me, and she pushed it against my leg as she bit down on the ball, and she caught my leg. Ooh, I still got a scar. But yeah, I got scars. That's all these scars on my arms. If y'all could see them in camera sometimes, I look like an old cutter or something like that. Trust me, I've never got that depressed that I had to do that. But that's all from me and her playing. I didn't have her dew claws removed or nothing when she was a puppy, so she's got that dew claw, and she'll wrap up on you with that bad boy and cut me up every time. Like I said, I was her sparring partner when she was growing up. And then her teething, she, with my neuropathy in my hands, not being able to feel stuff a lot when she was a puppy and would chew, you know, I'd have her chew, I'd get my finger up in the back of her jaw and get that spot that she's trying to get real good, you know, couldn't get it with her chew toy, but I'd rub it with my finger while she was chewing, and as them teeth come in, you know, she'd chew on my fingers. I didn't feel it that much. And so she bites me and plays with me a lot rougher than anybody else.
Stirring pots, fumes in the air, colors in the resin, alchemy flare.
But yeah, babble, I love my fur babies.
Sunbeam, black colder than secrets in a bad dream. Epoxy roach clips, spun on the lathe, therapy stacking, carving the wave, made in the pain, no looking back, art from the struggle, hands on the track, lay spinning slow, rhythm of grind, hands steady shaking, peace hard to find, drips on the table, they tell their own tales, each clip a sermon forged in the fade. Epoxy roach clips, spun on the lathe, therapy stacking, carving the wave, made in the pain, no looking back, art from the struggle, hands on the
That's
track.
like my grand pug, as I call her. My daughter got a little pug nose from the pet store. And goodness gracious, too much daggone money for an animal, but it's crazy. But anyway, she is a poster board pug. She's got them lazy eyes. One's lazy going up, one's lazy going down, and just as goofy as she can be. But that's my little grand pug. I call her Looney Lou. Her name's Lucy. She'll just bark. She comes over. I babysit her probably about twice a week. My daughter works and goes to school, and when she's gone, if I'm home, she brings the dog over because she don't want to leave her locked up in the kennel or nothing all day by herself. So if nobody's home with her, she comes here, and then she wrestles and plays with that daggum the lab blue heeler mix. So she thinks she's a big dog, but yeah, she's fun. Let's see, hold on a minute. Let me get back to my computer. I'll make this easier. There you go. Check it that way you can connect with everybody easier.
Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase, aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling.
Should have given you a wrench, that way you can jump in there and connect. Oh, hold on just a minute, y'all.
A hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Blade hits wood like Thor in a cycle. Epoxy drip sick, smoother than a vinyl. Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival. Art in the mist, anti-pain revival. Aliens and shadows, tools hiss like steam. Lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic, hands craft the supreme. Epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Grumpy spins the lace, sparks dance in the haze. Epoxy dreams crafted in fluorescent mazes. Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase. Aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. The spark alive. Blade hits wood like Thor in a
a cycle. Epoxy drip sick, smoother than a vinyl. Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival. Art in the mist, anti-pain revival. Aliens and shadows, tools hiss like steam. Lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic, hands craft the supreme. Epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish, hit meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rising, the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Keep the spark alive.
In the shop, epoxy drip drop, lathe spinning wild, can't make it stop. Comic colors glowing, neon so tight, dust clouds dancing, workshop nightlight. Therapy in session, no shrink in sight. Goodbye to the pain, stress take flight. Medication rolled up, lighter ignite. Alien spark blasting off tonight. Epoxy roach clips, holding dreams tight. Spin it, grip it, catch that flight. Medication rolled up, lighter ignite. Alien spark blasting off tonight. Epoxy roach clips, holding dreams tight. Spin it, grip it, catch that flight. A tornado's grin, lathe hums a tune, chaos locked in. Hands steady carving, shaping the scene. Art born in madness, a craftsman's dream. Stress and depression left in the haze. Creation cures in these smoky rays. Medication rolled up, lighter ignite. Alien spark blasting off tonight. Epoxy roach clips, holding dreams tight. Spin it, grip it, catch that flight. Medication rolled up, lighter ignite. Alien spark blasting off tonight. Epoxy roach clips, holding dreams tight. Spin it, grip it, catch that flight. In the lab, chemicals collide. Yellow for the glow, black where shadows hide. Lace spin smooth, therapy in the stack. Paint carved in the grain, no time to look back. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Color screaming loud, paint fused in the fight. Crafted from the chaos, hands bleed for the art. Epoxy therapy, where the healing starts. Thick, a toxic ballet, each strip a confession, sins washed away. Yellow sparks bright, black eats the light. The laid hums a hymn, turning wrongs to right. No looking, no dwelling, just the resonant will. The lathe whispers secrets only silence can fill. Shadows in the grooves, ghosts etched in the grain. Epoxy binds the cracks, sealing up the pain. Epoxy roach clips spun tight from the night. Colors screaming loud, pain fused in the fight. Crafting from the chaos, hands bleed for the art. Epoxy therapy, where the healing starts. Yellow glows bright black, swallows the sun. The work ain't ever finished, the fight's never done. Lace spins eternal through the wrong and the right. Epoxy in the veins till the end of the night.
Grumpy's mixing color, hands shaking in the light. Epoxy swirls, chaos trapped in the night. Roach clips spinning late, hums like a drone. Therapy in the spiral, resin sets like stone. Yellow so bright, black so dark. Therapy living in this epoxy art. Made in pain, meds roll tight. Aliens hide in the shadows by. Rise thick, masking what's real. Brush strokes tremble wounds that won't heal. Patterns emerge like galaxies in glue. The fight's in the mix, hues born from the blue. Lathe hums prayers, resin takes the scars. Colors born violent, battlefields in jars. Pain in the pigment, peace in the spin. Aliens laugh, therapy begins. Yellow so bright, black so dark. Therapy living in this epoxy art. Made in pain, meds roll tight. Aliens hide in the shadows by. Grumpy's hands steady, colors take flight. Epoxy cures slowly, hold in the fight. Aliens whisper, their secrets ignite. In resin, in color, we find the light.
Grumpy turns to Laid, the resin spins wild. Epoxy roach clips, creativity compiled. Workshop smells like sawdust dreams. Aliens in the mist, we're chasing light beams. Eyes glazed ruby, medicated haze. Clouds part slow, it's a better phase. Chronic pain dying, anxieties retreat. Workshop therapy where the soul feels complete. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. This the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide. Shavings hit the floor, rhythm of the grind. Lathe making magic, crafting peace of mind. Aliens peep through the hazy design. Who knew the roach clip could shine so fine? Bliss ain't bought, it's a hands-on skill. Drill press steady, bending the will. Epoxy dreams turn chaos to thrill. Workshops the temple, that late night chill. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide. This ain't bought, it's a hands-on skill. Drill press steady, bending the will. Epoxy dreams turn chaos to thrill. Workshops the temple, that late night chill. This ain't bought, it's a hands-on skill. Drill press steady, bending the will. Epoxy dreams turn chaos to thrill. Workshops the temple, that late night chill. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe,
Hey
let the
guys, I'm
sparks
sorry I'm
collide.
back. If we still got anybody out there watching.
Grumpy on the lathe,
Hey, stuffed biscuits. That sounds good.
Cosmic swirls emerging, colors brighter than a nebula bursting. Therapy in the spin, problems dispersing. Wood grain singing as the blade takes its cut. Roach clips born where the galaxies erupt. Medication roll tight, spiral like a wormhole. Hitting the cosmos, lose control, let the world go. Cosmic colors glowing in the dark. Rocket fuel burning, lighting up the spark. Aliens tailing, I see their eyes flash. No plan, no map, just cosmic ash. Cosmic colors glowing in the
I love some old biscuits and gravy. That was like I love eating that for breakfast. Like I said, my gut not doing grease. I can't eat stuff like that much no more.
Meditative, creation therapeutic. My mind sedative, turning scraps to art. Infinite in design, every clip
I have to be real careful.
Galaxies align. Hit the joint, exhale the Milky Way. Stars on my tongue, constellations in my sway. Aliens follow, they vibe into the groove. No need to decode, they feel in the mood. Yo, cosmic colors glowing in the dark. Rocket fuel burning, lighting up the spark. Aliens tailing, I see their eyes flash. No plan, no map, just cosmic ash. Cosmic colors glowing in the dark. Rocket fuel burning, lighting up the spark.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Aliens tailing, I see their eyes flash. No plan, no map, just cosmic ash.
Hey, Knuckles, good morning. Not really. I'll get over it though.
Aliens jamming in
Can I
the
say rolling on the fucking tap when it just get lit?
carving cranes. Epoxy roach clips spinning wild and true. Under the black light glowing bright blue. Glow bright blue in the cosmic night. Medications rolled, pain takes flight.
What the hell was that? That was some craziness in the last of that song. Did y'all hear that?
Lathe hums along with the alien beat. Carving so smooth can't be beat. Tunes blast loud, shake the Milky Way. Grumpy's creations light up the day.
The best medicine right there there ever can be. It's a shame they got to make it so damn political.
Spin that lever, let the colors flow. Alien vibes make the carvings glow. Grumpy's got the rhythm, the cosmic twist. Art and sound in a galaxy mist. Glow bright blue in the cosmic night. Medications rolled, pain takes flight. Chronic aches fade in the groove so tight. Glow bright blue, yeah, shine that light.
What does an old grumpy and broken grumpy do? That's the question. Oh, where's my cane?
Aliens dance as the lathe keeps time. Epoxy dreams in a glow sublime. Grumpy's laid back.
This probably be what screws my monetization up right here. I don't think YouTube's ever going to get over the fact that this stuff's getting legal, and they're going to make it a big deal. But I don't want buy me a coffee links. I won't buy me a pre-rolled link. Oh. Last live I saw you doing, Zed, with I think it was a co-live. You was burning on your sculptures. That you was burning some of the stuff out of one of them, and I think it was you were refinishing some of the bases on some of them.
Grumpy's got the lathe spinning wild tonight. Epoxy roach clips gleaming in the light. Aliens dancing under a neon moon. Tunes on blast, we're floating past the room. Glow bright blue like the stars in the haze. Medication rolls up tight, it sets the blaze. Chronic pain fading out like yesterday. Grumpy's groove gonna carry you away.
I always wanted to do that with those sculptures. I watched them when they take and melt down the aluminum and pour into one. I've had a colony of ants in the yard when we first moved in. They weren't your typical little bitty fire ants, but they weren't like regular carpenter ants. I don't know what they were. I always called them army ants. That was my nickname for them. And they're about the size of carpenter ants, but their little ant mound, they don't stack the ant hill up on top of the ground and build out like the little fire ants do. They got in a little area that was like sand and gravelly, because they would pull out the little bitty gravels, pebbles out of their hole and stuff, and have those kind of scattered out around the entrances. I always figured those would be a good size tunnel and stuff to make those kind of sculptures. I always thought that was neat. I've just never had the little furnaces and forges or whatever to melt down the aluminum to try.
Roach clips spinning to the beat so tight. Grumpy's hands working magic tonight. Glow bright blue like the stars in the haze. Medication rolls up tight, it sets the blaze. Chronic pain fading out like yesterday. Grumpy's groove gonna carry you away.
That makes some pretty cool art. A piece like that, you could look at it, it is like damn near every time you look at it, you could look at it differently. It has a different perspective. It'd be like a almost ever evolving piece, because there's so many little contours and curves and turns that your eyes, you don't hit every single piece every time you look at it. So it's almost like a new focal point every time you glance at it. I like that kind of work. Let's see, awesome for the busy mind. That's how I can describe it.
Carving every line like a treasure map. Sawdust whispers where the planets overlap. Workshop magic, he be touching the void. Each clip glows deep, humanity employed. Grumpy locked in, world tuned out. Silence so heavy you could hear the grout. Crafting little galaxies, holding smokers tight. Roach clips glisten in eternal light. Hands like wizards, art ain't clone. Each piece breathing got a soul of its own. Therapy in motion, let the shavings drop. Time disappears inside the
Sorry.
Grumpy's shop. Alien visitors peek through the haze. Grumpy shrugs it off while the UV plays. Galactic invitation drilled in his flow. Fiery clips steady with the
Oh, so many alerts on the screen, I can't see it on the camera. Done bled over into Lamb's Live. Man, what time is it, y'all? Jesus, it's 9 o'clock. I've been babbling forever.
dreams on a spinning ride. Roach clips fly where sparks collide.
Thank you, everybody that's been hanging out, putting up with my crazy this morning. It does truly mean a lot.
Lays hum sings a neon tune, spinning bright under the glowing moon.
But
Like and subscribe to the cosmic sight. Medication rolled up tight.
uh-oh, I lost one. There we go.
Aliens land with a glowing vibe, blasting pain with a healing tribe. Grumpy laughs like a rebel king. The night's alive, let the lace spin sing. Blue light dancing across the floor. Tools and dreams we're building more.
Yeah, man, I can't. It's just I'm not in the head state right now to do too much more.
Lace hum sings a neon
Let's just say my balloon got popped this morning, so
like and subscribe to the
I got to
cosmic
regroup.
sight. Medication rolled up tight. Epoxy stars in the workshop sky. Grumpy's laugh will never die.
Uh-oh.
Aliens
I think somebody's here knocking on my door or they dropping a package. I'll be right back. Let's see what my dog's just went nuts. Get down. Oh, goodness. We're back. We're back. Oh. My alarm system went off. I'm assuming this is my good goodies. I'm assuming this is my pigments from Let's Resin. There's it. I had to get it out. Yes, it's my box from Let's Resin. This is about the only good thing out of today. Besides the company, I do appreciate the great company, y'all. It means a lot. Uh-oh, low battery. What's low battery? That's gonna be my earbud. We'll be all right. Oh, wow. All right. That's too much of a zoom on that one. Let me, all right, y'all don't get seasick on me. There we go. I don't know how well this is coming through. Hold on, what happened? Cut, cut. Cut. What's it showing? I got a weird screen. I don't know. I'm trying to show y'all my Let's Resin stuff that I got, but I can't tell what's coming through on the screen because I can't see. I got some. What is that? I don't know. This ain't working for me right now. All right, y'all. I've been going for a hot minute this morning. I'm gonna shut this down. I don't know why I got that. My mix for that's my Suno mix coming up across my screen covering my cameras and stuff now, and I don't know where that just came from. But all right, I got to figure all this out, and I'll talk to everybody later. Hey Suzanne, thank you for stopping in, but I'm just now getting out of here. But I might go live after a while once I get this figured out. I'm gonna play with my video settings and stuff too, and see if I can't get my zoom straight for the vertical. That's what I think I done did, is click the wrong button trying to click the camera button, and I don't know what button I clicked. But y'all have a great morning, and that's it. Knuckles said it. Stay safe, everybody. Have an awesome morning. Stay laid back, and thank you so much for tuning in, and God bless everybody.